Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoa, whoa!
What the hell I missed? Y'all been letting him sit on this couch looking like this?
I told you.
Right, guys, you know Gil grown man. He makes his own personal hygiene decisions.
Last time I seen this shit was on the Wizards. You got something going on? You want to tell us?
What's wrong with you, dog?
Last time you looked like this, you got traded. So,
I was out of there.
y'all just let him sit down?
Right, you got a bunch of free shoes as a result.
No, hell no.
So,
Actually, you did.
I did, but still.
some leftover work.
My pen.
We don't carry cards. We only carry cards on this couch. So.
No change for you.
No change. I'm going to see if I got a couple dollars in the car.
You see a sign? Do you see a sign? I don't want no change, no sandwich.
But anywho.
You're like Delon Taylor, just let me be. Get the fuck off.
Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. Woo, woo. Woo, woo. I'm merely a host, Josiah Johnson, and we got the NBA legend and FIFA player, Gilbert Arenas, back in the arena.
I'm an ARC player, too.
Who?
ARC. That's my ARC look.
Yo, ARC.
ARC Raiders. I'm old.
ARC Raiders.
Okay.
You know, the last time I seen you look like this, you like made a bet you was getting traded. Like you only played against the Orlando Magic. Something I got to show off for my new team. I got to show off for my new team. Look right here.
Anyway, we've got NBA champion of the world, Swaggy P, Nick Young, back on the couch.
Nah.
Swaggy's been traveling the world.
I just bought me a Cadillac, so I need to keep it.
On this side of the couch, we got the distinguished gentleman from Oak Cliff, former #1 pick, Kenyon Martin, back here with us.
What's happening, man?
And representing Tough Crowd and a card-carrying country club member, we got Mr. B, Brandon Jennings. Big golf tournament coming up, All-Star Weekend. Tiger Woods. May or may not be there. Cannot confirm.
Somebody will be there that's starting in the All-Star game.
Okay. Oh, we got big name attendees. Make sure you pull up if you are invited. But we got a lot to get into today. Here's what's cracking in Gil's Arena. The NBA announced the 2026 All-Star Game starters, which includes 4 first-time selections. But did the voters get it right? Ja Morant made a statement in the Grizzlies' global game win over the Magic in London. 12 says he wants to stay loyal to the Grizz, but will the Grizz stay loyal to him? And Jimmy Butler's out for the season after suffering a torn ACL. Where do Jimmy Buckets and the Warriors go from here? Before we get into all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog. If you're new to Underdog, now's the time. Get $75 in fantasy bonus entries when you play just $5 on fantasy with promo code GIL. Underdog is bringing the playoff magic all postseason long. This weekend, open the Underdog app to choose your own QB gimme pick. Support the show, lock in your bonus, and start playing today with code GIL. And if you can't watch the show live with us on YouTube, we have audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. All right, so let's get into it. Yesterday wasn't just MLK Day, it was also NBA All-Star Starter Day as the league announced the starters for the 2026 All-Star Game here in Los Angeles. Let's take a look. So fans accounted for 50% of the All-Star vote, with NBA players and media panel accounting for 25% each of the starter vote. So the 2026 West NBA All-Star starters are Nikola Jokic, Luka, SGA, Steph Curry, and Wemby, also known as Wamba Wamba. While the East starters are Giannis, Cade Cunningham, Tyrese Maxey, Jalen Brunson, and Jaylen Brown. So Wemby, Cade, Maxey, and Jaylen Brown were named starters for the first time in their career. So here's the official voting results. Oh, let's give it up for them. Those 4 gentlemen. So here's the official voting results for those All-Star selections.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So Jokic had the highest weighted score in the West, while Giannis had the highest score in the East. Anthony Edwards just missed out on becoming the first Timberwolf to be selected as the starter since Kevin Love in 2014. He finished in a tie with Wemby based on weighted score, but Wemby won the tiebreaker because he had a higher percentage of the fan vote. So the reserves will be announced this Sunday. And as a reminder, the league is doing a USA versus the world format this year, with 2 teams of 8 American players taking on an 8-player world team in a round-robin format. So after the coaches pick 7 reserves from each conference with no positional designations, Adam Silver will name additional All-Stars if there aren't the minimum of 8 international players or 16 American players. So, Gil, we've seen the All-Star starters from both conferences. Did the voters get the All-Star starters right?
Hell no.
So it's
Fans, 50%.
fans 50%, and then
NBA players, 25%. But we did have
NBA players,
but we did have some players vote for people like Bronny.
and that's why the players don't vote. That's why that shit stopped.
Bronny got 2 votes. He's an All-Star in some of their minds.
It stopped mattering. Okay, then the other 25
A media panel.
media
Nobody from Gills Arena presented by Underdog will vote.
panel, and then they weigh that all in, and then they pick the starters.
They weight it, and then whoever has the highest weighted score, top 5 in each conference, are selected starters. Any tiebreakers are decided. by the fan
Basically,
vote.
someone who's really popular that don't play can't be a starter now. So someone who's very popular, who got injured at the beginning of the season, and the fans vote them in, and they get that as an all-star nod, can't happen anymore. Like the previous years of, okay, so
Well,
I like this one better then.
the media and the players can come in and hate on the fans' designation, but the fans still are worth 50%.
Okay. If that's what they came up with, I'm fine with it. I mean,
Swag, are you rolling?
I mean, what do you want me to say? It's better than the previous years where fans vote and then you got two people who never played and they start in an all-star game. I like this method way better than.
Name one. The fans get it right to me.
Yeah, Yao Ming.
The fans don't get it right.
You can do Yao, you can do Vince some years, you can do
Yao
Penny
was
some
hurt.
years, you can
They
do
were hurt.
Kobe some years.
Yao deserved to be in there. At that
No, but he
time.
was hurt.
He was hurt. I mean, what I'm saying is, if you're not playing that year and they vote you in, that's a spot.
Yeah.
You get that nod.
But when you hurt, they replace you still.
Still,
So
still is named as a starter.
if you was
still-
playing, you would have been an all-star.
But that's the problem. You're not playing, and you get that vote.
Right.
Is what I'm saying.
So you saying Yao wouldn't have been an all-star if he was playing?
No, and I'm saying Yao shouldn't have been an all-star because he wasn't playing.
But he's still not gonna play, so somebody else still gonna be an all-star.
But you see how it trickles down. If he comes back, he gets to play.
If he's not eligible to be one because he's not playing,
Yeah. I like this better where, you got
it
people
would have
that's playing.
been Shaq then somebody else, right?
Yeah.
It would have been Shaq then Brad Miller or Brad. I'm saying, or just saying,
Deserve to be in the starter?
Yeah.
fan
Over
vote.
Ant-Man?
Yeah.
Fan vote.
That's what I'm saying right there.
I'm saying the fan vote is 50%.
Yeah,
He's
Steph was
he's
comfortably
more-
in there. I'm
I
just
know you
saying.
like Ant, but Steph is more popular than him.
That's what, man.
I know you. Hey, listen. Hey,
So Ant-Man.
I know he popular, but Steph is still Steph.
No, they got it right.
No.
So,
Hell no.
and then Wemby, hardly Wemby,
It's hard to get Wemby
Steph
off.
averaged-
Ant was tied.
What was
Standing
Tatum
there
at?
looking
Him and Ant was
old.
tied.
Tatum did not crack the top 10 in,
And votes?
in the Eastern Conference for
Vote.
this format. I don't know about for fan
No,
votes.
for fan votes.
Yeah, see,
So like
so they got it right.
Like Tatum, if it was just fan votes, he could have been starting.
Yeah.
But he would have been starting anyway if he was here, though. That's what I'm saying.
If he was here, we're saying like they're not there.
I know,
So
but
that means right now, instead of Jaylen Brown, it would have been
Tatum.
Tatum.
We the main people that be arguing. If somebody hurt, they should still be able to win the MVP or something, because you know what
We
they
never
do
said
if
that.
they
I
did.
never said.
Nobody said that.
Nobody said that.
I
So-
heard 65 games, right? If they still play
Well,
60,
we did talk about Wemby last year. He would have been Defensive Player of the Year if he would have been able to reach the minimum, but the game is the game. Is the
No, I said if he plays 64 games.
but
That's what I said. If he plays 64 games with these same numbers, you mean to tell me that?
that's what I'm saying.
No, that's the difference in you playing 34 games and somebody like no,
Not playing at all.
and not playing at all.
But if
Yeah, I mean, like I can't argue who shouldn't be on it. I can just say Ant-Man, Donovan Mitchell.
They deserve it.
Huh?
They're very deserving.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just like, you know
if
what I mean?
they would have been on, nobody would have argued, right? Nobody would have been like, you got it wrong. Like, no, nobody would have argued that.
We got to improve our ringtones, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not
crazy.
I'm not too
What
mad.
we here doing?
I mean, it's hard to take anybody
Oh,
out of
got
the
K-pop
I
on
mean,
his
it's hard to take anybody out of the East.
grown ass man got K-pop as his ringtone.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm gonna have to reevaluate you cutting my hair, dog.
42, right?
it makes sense, but
Yeah, I'm gonna have to reevaluate you cutting my hair. You playing K-pop, dude.
42. And he was dancing to it, too. It's crazy.
You be dancing to it?
Yes, of course he does.
Yes.
He's a TikToker. He makes TikToks and shit.
And that's,
Absolutely.
Hey, well, hey, we are in a TikTok society.
Absolutely, he be in that motherfucker dancing with shit leotards on.
So let's get back. So Mr. B, you asked what Steph was averaging here. Steph's averaging 27.
Mm-hmm.
5 and 4. Ant-Man averaging 29.6. We'll give him 30 points, shooting a career high field goal percentage and 3-point percentage. A lot of fans thought that Ant deserved the nod, and I'm sure felt that way as well. Him and Wemby were tied based on their way to score, and like I said, the league gave Wemby the nod based on higher fan vote.
Okay, higher fan.
Was the tiebreaker for that particular situation.
So if the fans are mad, vote better. 50% is yours, so I mean, don't say Steph shouldn't be there and you voted him in too.
Yeah, it's not even.
They veto that.
It's not an Ant versus Steph thing.
Fans do that, don't they veto some of those?
But it's not an Ant versus Steph thing. Wemby was the 5th ranked All-Star. Him and Ant were both tied, so Steph was already comfortably in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it didn't come down to between. It's regardless.
Oh yeah, because it's positionless.
It is positionless. And obviously, given this format, there will actually be 3 teams, 1 international team, 2 USA teams, so there'll be 5 players on each team. So technically 15 starters, but the NBA is still doing this for nostalgia's sake.
So they should do 3 All-Star starter teams then, right?
Right. Basically, yes, basically, yes.
Technically.
Just add the other 5
It's
now.
Nike mind, it's AI, go to my brain.
Just if you were going to do this format, you could have the international starting 5 and then the dual American starting 5s. But I'm merely a host.
I guess.
So I'm still confused with this. So
It's 3 teams, right?
so Shea is gonna play on the world team.
Yeah, so you got the world. Yeah.
He's a North American,
But
but
it's
he's
5.
from
So
Canada.
basically, how it played out, it's 5 Americans,
But
and
Steph-
then there's still 5.
So they so it's
Internationals.
Not, so it's not East and West. They shouldn't have. Why the fuck they split up in conferences then?
Yeah.
When it doesn't matter.
Just to get the fans.
That's like I told you before. It's a waste of people's time, dog.
You know what's so funny?
That's crazy.
Winning is not going to actually matter
Yeah.
when it comes to the international side.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen is players are going to sit back and you're going to be pulling all-stars on the international side from bottom-fitting teams. And all-stars is who got jaded being in 5th, 4th is going to be sitting there like, wait, what's this?
Because they got
Devin Booker all them years like, yo.
Yeah.
Trey Young is going to be like, yo.
Jamal Murray.
I want to be international then. If I can be on the 10th, my 10th best team and get pulled.
So Jamal Murray's gonna be on the national team.
Yep, he gets to make his first. He gets to make his first
All-Star this format.
But he still would have made it.
He still, yeah.
But still, he gets his benefit.
No, he wouldn't have.
This year?
No, he wouldn't have.
He would have made it this year as a reserve.
If it's all, because you got to remember, them guards going to clean that up.
As a reserve in the West?
Yo, the way the Nuggets are playing right now without Jokic.
As a guard in the West, he makes it this year as a reserve. This year, he makes it. Ain't nobody playing better than him in the West as a guard besides Shea.
So you're going to have Austin Reeves, better numbers.
He ain't been playing.
Ant-Man.
He ain't been playing. He out.
Ant-Man, better numbers.
He out. I ain't even counting Austin Reeves. Jamal Murray playing
He's
better
played
than him.
40 games.
Jamal Murray playing better than him.
Austin Reeves played 23 games this year.
Yeah, Jamal Murray playing better than him.
Okay.
And he been out. So Jamal Murray definitely get the nod over him.
He's been out.
Jamal Murray's played in 39 games. So.
Okay.
And doing what he's doing since Jokic's been out, he's definitely getting in over him. But still, he's on the world. He's on the
world team.
He's on the world team. So you got Cade, Steph,
Brunson,
Jaylen
Jalen
Brown,
Maxey.
and Maxey. Of the 10, you got so it's
Yep. 5 international players, 5
It
American.
be East and West though.
So
did all this change
no
because-
bigs though. That's the thing about it. Like,
Nah, I bet the
they got
bigs.
Jokic over there. They got Wemby over there. They're starting. Giannis over there.
They got all bigs.
They got. I'm saying.
Didn't this whole
Y'all
thing change?
Then
This
Shea
whole thing changed because of Zaza,
Luka.
right?
Luka is the guards. They're starting.
Huh? Yeah, Zaza.
Oh.
Then you got to pull 3. You got to pull 3 more international. So you got Murray.
We got a heavy contingent of fan votes.
Yeah.
It was off to the Warriors.
Yes, the Zaza
Ivy
effect.
good.
So now you got to go. See,
He playing.
now you got to go Danny. Now, what is his team record?
Yeah.
He's going to be like, yo,
Yeah.
Ninth in the West right now. Go.
9th in the West.
Exceeding expectations. This is the
Okay, now look at every time Trey Young had 27 and 10 and where his team was and he got put out. Donovan Mitchell them years he got put out. Devin Booker all them years out, right? That he didn't get the nod because it was too guard loaded. So Danny has to make it. than when you got marketing? And then on that Utah team?
You know what I'm saying? They
Market average, what, 28 per game?
28 per game.
They got
Where's his team at?
They got 14 wins. At least Dan and them got 20 wins, 22 wins. They 500. Portland 500 at least.
500.
I'm just saying.
That's what I'm
But if
saying.
you're gonna take it here, all your 500 over marketing is what I'm saying.
Ninth in the Adam Silver's Western Conference.
Ninth.
Jazz 13th in the West. That's a little bit.
Yo, so the reason for all this
But
voting and all this voting change is because of Zaza.
No.
This Devin
That's
Booker.
what- that's what they
This
said.
Devin
It's the
Booker
Zaza
All-Star
thing.
this year.
Devin Booker?
This Devin Booker an All-Star. Do you take him?
I mean, I would say so. Just the way that if you look at the Suns last season compared to this season, the expectations for the Suns coming this season, where they're at right now.
So many players is hurt and been hurt that a bunch of West is going. I mean, the Americans are having trouble too. There's gonna be some people that are gonna be like, wait, what? Because you're gonna pull Braun.
I was just
Braun, KD.
I was just about
Braun
to
and
say they're
KD.
making the team. Like, I don't know if people know this now, but LeBron is
You're gonna have
an
Braun,
All-Star this year.
KD.
Looking at this
From
list.
there, Detroit might pull Durham.
But here's the problem now. You got the All-Star game at the Intuit Dome.
Oh,
The Clippers
Kawhi's
home arena.
in.
Kawhi.
But you also have James Harden playing at an All-Star level this season.
That's a great.
Do both of those?
You take two from the Clippers?
Do you take two
I'm not-
Clippers?
Not with that record.
Clippers currently 13
Not
and
with
2 in
that
their
record.
last 15 games.
No, so now the Clipper boys are gonna be sitting there like,
Damn, they average 28 and 26.
that's that. We're gonna be looking at if you pull Danny and marketing, you got to pull us.
Gotta,
Yeah.
got
That's what I'm saying. It's
You have to then, yeah.
see. So the winning now because the international players, you got the 5. You're always gonna have the same 5. It's the other 3
But is
that you're gonna have to try to pull. That's good from bad teams.
I mean,
Do
but now you got
more
Jamal,
All-Star spots?
Sangoon,
Shangoon, potentially. Denny, potentially.
Marketing.
bad
Yeah,
team.
Those are
10th.
all-star players.
10th.
Those are all-star players, though.
They're 10th.
But you have
Their
Cat as
numbers are
well.
all-star players, though.
How about the other 400 people that had the better numbers that was sitting at 6, 7, 8 that didn't get put in? So you're putting in some guy who's sitting in 10th because you're trying to favor.
The international?
But
side?
Yeah.
3 teams.
Look,
right?
I mean,
but Gil, so
so
you
3 teams.
got Jamal Murray and Cat, 6 and
teams.
7,
3 teams.
whatever order you want to put them in.
So each team get reserves, right? So it's more All-Star players. Oh, only 3 reserves.
Yes, 3 teams of 8. So that international 5 is those
That's
5
where they
starters.
fucking it up.
We wouldn't have this.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
So
That's where they
every-
going wrong.
So every year
I thought it
when
was
we look
10
at
each
someone who got snubbed, look at their team record. They always have a winning team record, but they get snubbed for it because it's jam packed. So that means that now you have real all-stars that's in winning situations, like you guys claim, that won't make it because you're trying to do international.
Everybody
and there's
got-
never been 8 internationals making an all-star game.
At once.
Everybody got.
It's always 4. Last year was the most at 6, I think.
But
And 6 is still Americans. You're using Cat as a international.
he is
You
Dominican.
should.
Gil.
Everybody
I
got
know
somebody
black.
foreign in their
That's what I'm
family.
saying. You're using Cat as international.
I'm saying.
I mean, I just feel like the problem is,
Ethiopia.
well, this is American problem. I mean, American players. If y'all wouldn't sitting back just letting the Europeans, or the international players dominate the league, they wouldn't have to put this format in.
They must have to do it also.
Now it's so,
sitting back and letting it happen, big?
I'm just saying the last. I'm just saying the
I don't
international
think they
players
should-
have.
I don't think they have a choice in this
The
matter.
NBA is all about international players right now. The best players are the top 5 international players. So this is an American
all
problem.
around the world,
If they got on their shit and did their job, and if LeBron didn't back out last year and do all that other stuff like he did, then we wouldn't have this problem.
So
right
you're
now,
saying-
but now that the fact that the international players have a voice in this league, now we got to cater to them. So now we're going to add some more players to it.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, that's fine. What's up?
So you're saying the way the regular league is from 5 players out of 400 players.
Right.
5 players is 5 players
Yes.
out of 400. Is
5 players.
changing the way you look at the
Yes.
All-Star game?
Everything. The whole league.
Okay, so
the whole league. The whole thing. The whole league.
So now let's just focus on the All-Star game.
Jeez, Mo.
Right? Because you want to put more of them in the All-Star game.
Might as well.
Right? Because it's watered down. Right?
Might as well.
Water down.
Now,
You niggas
I'm going to say a few names, and I want you to rank their All-Star performances.
Okay.
Jokic. 10 is good, 1 is bad in effort. Jokic. Don't even bother. 1.
Probably 1.
Luka.
Don't matter. He deserved to be out there.
Luka.
1. Deserved to be out there.
Sabonis.
One, deserve to be out there.
So you're saying you're going to fix a problem and use internationals, but the internationals that do go there are worse than the Americans that play it.
Not necessarily. I mean,
I just named the three
that's fine.
biggest
You didn't name
and
it.
you ranked
Where's Giannis?
one.
Where's Giannis? Where's SGA?
How's SGA performance in the All-Star game?
I don't know.
4, 3, 4. Giannis is the only. No one. Giannis, the way Giannis plays 10.
Okay.
He's the only international.
Jamal Murray this year, I'm sure will be a 10. I mean, who else?
Sure, he will be a 10. I'm sure
will be.
So out of the 5,
what I'm saying is, it helps
out of
the league.
5 players that play from international, only one actually cares.
He don't.
That's not true.
He don't count.
But he plays hard.
But he don't
What I'm
count.
saying, he don't.
He don't count.
He plays hard.
He
But the
count.
other
He don't.
4,
We put him in there.
Nah, he
no, what I'm
don't.
saying
Nah.
is, if you're talking about effort,
Yeah.
he gives a 10.
He don't count.
The other ones don't even try, but you're trying to use the international language to put more of this in here. More that don't
We
try.
have to. I mean, to help the game. I mean, shit. The top 5 players in the league are from international.
That's not
Let's
helping All-Star
Let's
game,
see
though.
what else is happening over here
they're not-
across the water.
but that's not
Shit,
helping
let's add some
All-Star
more.
game, though.
I'm saying
How
we're gonna
does
be able to make more money with add more international players to the All-Star game. Why not? I mean, shit. We put 10 Americans out there. It ain't nothing anyway.
You're not deserving of it. That's the.
I mean,
y'all just want to give all.
Is the All-Star deserving the way it's going now? But is the All-Star deserving?
Foreigners though?
Huh?
That right there, that's what we give foreigners in the league. They get all the leeway. They can make the All-Star game and not deserve it just because they're.
No. So who's
So
not?
Jamal Murray and Larkin don't deserve it.
I know Jamal Murray does.
Yes, Jamal, yes.
Jamal Murray is
Sangoon?
All-Star.
Yeah, if he makes it, yes.
If he make it, yes.
Is he All-Star? But-
What he is for his team, yes.
So he doesn't play like an All-Star.
But who's making?
But his numbers this year are down.
Who should? He should make it.
Last year, absolutely. This year's numbers are down.
Okay.
He should make it before.
KD is the All-Star. Or if they had to pick one off that team, it's Kevin Durant. Like if I got to pick one off of Houston, I'm picking KD over Sangoon.
Okay.
Sangoon's numbers are down this year. Last year he played out his mind. Last year, his numbers are down this year.
Well, you got to remember,
But-
it's international.
and he's international.
But because he's
his
on the
body of work on
international
that.
side.
But I'm not taking him over the other bigs. I already got enough bigs though, so no.
But that's what I'm saying. On the international side, his numbers make it.
Yeah.
Because it's not compared to all-stars. It's compared to international
got you.
players.
But his body of work
yes.
for that team,
Yes.
he should be able to
Yeah.
make the international.
Cool.
Yeah, he's going to make it.
Okay.
Anybody can make the international.
Anybody can.
Yes.
We got to see the names. I want to see all the names that's coming out for all the international squads, so we can see where their numbers are.
Compared to the ones that's not going to make it. There's going to be guys in the NBA that averages 26, 27 that won't make it, and the international is going to be averaging 21, 20.
Do you put Şengün over Cat?
Ew.
Let me read the numbers to you. You tell me how you feel.
On the same team.
Şengün averaging 22, 9 rebounds, 6 assists this season. Cat averaging 21, 12 rebounds, 3 assists.
And the fucked up part is both can be fighting for the both international.
Nick's
that's
third.
No, they will be,
Nick's,
though, right?
Nick's third in the East, 25 and 18.
Yeah, that's.
They will be, though.
No?
Rockets
can make-
fifth in the
Cat
West,
can make the regular
25 and 15.
But you know they're going to
See, that's what I'm saying. Cat will make the regular one. If he don't make that one, I'm like, I want to be international today then.
See, that's the problem. You just got
Do you put Şengün, if you talk about winning and all those other factors and variables that the coaches are going to use,
Both, I don't know.
Şengün on a better team
Be guards
Cat's
versus
still doing
bigs. What is this?
with
But
It's gonna be guards versus bigs.
basically,
Yeah.
Sangoon gonna be posting up Ant-Man. What are we? What?
Şengün's team, better winning percentage.
yeah, I don't know.
The Knicks have been ass lately.
I don't like
five bigs.
I don't like changing certain things because it messes up history. And that's what I don't like that idea of history being altered, right? So when you look at the bigs back in the day, the 90s bigs, right? The fact that you have a David Robinson, a Aqib, a Shaq, right? That they are the top 5 in the NBA, but because they're in the same position, it goes first team, second team, third team, right? So you can have the third best player in the league who's first team, but he has to play third team because he got beat out.
Yeah,
See,
you're that.
Now that's different. So all 3 of them can make the first team.
Yeah.
So now some of them got third team awards that history won't understand. It was changed
Yeah,
for this.
when it should have been.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it happened with Embiid and Jokic going back and forth. One was on first team and one had to play second team. A second team he didn't deserve.
Is that when they changed it?
That's when they changed it.
That's when they changed that.
Yeah, they won for an MVP voting and you make second team All NBA. It's fucking crazy. It's wild.
Man, so it's like either keep it the same.
So does any of this even matter anymore? Then?
No, that's what I said.
Like the All-Star, like making first teams, like all the stuff that you meant something. Like what is it now? Because like you just said, Shaq, Hakeem, David Robinson, they're going second, third team when they should have been first team.
Mm-hmm.
So like how do you really like measure it? Like their legacy is kind of.
Does the All-Star game matter? Who had the best half season? I'm just asking you guys.
Listen, All-Star. If you ain't made that motherfucker before, it matters.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But I was like, I was playing the best midway through the season. All NBA seems more important, obviously.
The All NBA is definitely weighted more. It's definitely is more important, but you still getting recognized for what you have been doing. It's to get left off of that motherfucker. Trust me. Hey, when you think you gonna, we think you are, and to get left off. All right, yeah.
I just feel like it's different than the Pro Bowl in the NFL. A Pro Bowl in the season is based on your body of work for the whole season. Right.
I agree. That's all NBA.
That's all NBA.
Yeah, but
that's all NBA.
Now bring them together, make them play a game at the end of the season.
Yeah, that Pro Bowl.
No, you're not getting.
Yeah. Pro Bowl is one thing to be acknowledged for your body of work. Yeah, but if you still playing, then you don't play in the game no way, so it don't matter. But yeah, the All-Star, I just think it's. Like we've been stating on this couch, man. It's All-Star Weekend. It's entertainment. They need to use it as such, and stop forcing guys to play in a game that they don't want to play in. Let's find a different way to celebrate them. The guys that's been voted in. Let's find a different way to give them that during the halfway point of the season, and continue to have the fans come in because it's fan interaction. People go there with a possibility of running into an NBA player, taking a picture, getting an autograph, being in the same venue as multiple NBA players. Yeah. Let's figure that part out to have them be able to interact with the guys, because people don't care about the game, man.
And it's too much on the game.
Yeah, it's too much on the game now, and you with these gimmicks year in, year out, trying to fix a problem that you're not going to be able to fix, because it's still the guys are not going to take it serious. Because they're not being paid to play in it. Just like the in-season tournament. There's money involved. Them dudes out there playing to the motherfucking horn is at negative. It's -0 on the clock. They still trying to score. So there's no incentive for guys playing this. So let's figure out a way to make it more fan appreciation and give something back to the fans for supporting, for going out and voting and continue to support guys. Let's figure it out in that manner. But forcing the guys to play in a game that they don't care about is just too much.
You know what the real problem is, and it's a simple solution that they just don't have a value for because they don't understand an athlete. We sit in the locker room, right? We're gonna go out there and play hard, right? We're gonna go out there. We all say the same thing at All-Star Weekend. Let's go out there and play hard.
Hell yeah, we all do.
What is the first thing that happens in the game that says, yeah, I'm good?
When somebody
someone gets the ball,
take it back.
He goes in, he gets hit harder than he's supposed to get hit in an All-Star game. So once he gets hit, he's done. Because the element is, one, I don't want to get hurt because I have the regular season. So I don't want to get hurt, and you have the rules worse than playoff hitting. Because you say, it's like watching one-on-one online, right? They sitting there playing prison basketball, right? You can hold them, grab them, do all this stuff. That's what the All-Star game feels like. You come in there, you letting people hang on you, and they're like, yo, so you're not going to call no foul? Yes. All right, I'm good. I'm checking out. I'm not going to go down there and get clothesline for nothing.
But ain't the All-Star game?
So I just want to chuck threes. So now you got a whole bunch of threes chucking. So you can't even touch me. I'm shooting a bitch from half court.
Ain't it supposed to be like a celebrity game? Like charity celebrity?
They have that.
Now think about it.
Hey, they have that on Friday.
Why are you going 100 in the All-Star game for fans?
But think about the idea. No. It's supposed to be a celebrity fun game.
Yeah.
Meaning, in this fun atmosphere, you should be blowing the whistle more, not less. Not less.
Yeah, I don't know about that because they wanted to be free flowing and have
But the problem is, then make the rule. Just call it like regular game. Just call it like regular game.
I agree.
Don't call it worse than playoffs.
I agree.
So now because that's all that happens. Somebody you already like, oh hell no, this what we doing? I'm good. Then you just start hearing it. Then the guards gonna start chucking. Big men start chucking because you're not calling no fouls. That's where a problem starts at. That they don't understand it. I don't want to get hurt first.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Now I'm coming out here and I go to the lane and I just got pushed out the air and you didn't call nothing. Come get me.
Yeah, go look at this can tell you, like, go look at the way guys warm up before the All-Star game. Right? In the locker room. Go watch dudes, trust me. It is way different than a regular game.
I was in 3, so I know I had 3 experiences.
Who are you talking to, kid?
Fan said, how many games were you? I was in 3.
Saw you looking
That
at
means
your
I was
phone.
in 3 locker rooms. I was in 3 warm-ups. I started one time, and then I was for 3, and I heard, oh, hell no. This how we playing? We good. Oh, hell no. That's how you get me. We got Shaq on our side, right? We got Shaq, we got Ben Wallace, we got Rasheed. Oh, hell no. That's how we play.
Though.
Shaq
Shaq used to do dance and shit. Shaq had fun.
No, that's practice. Right? That's practice. That's all it is, huh?
Because one thing you
now,
don't want him
driving that lane, get clothesline.
So why don't we?
You don't want him to start. That's the thing. Like,
you just make
you don't want him to turn it on.
it.
Huh?
Like, you don't want Shaq to
Why
turn
you
it
think?
on.
Then I think about it. Why have we not ever seen Shaquille O'Neal the regular season in the All-Star game? You never seen that Shaq in the All-Star game. Why? Because they're not calling fouls, and I'm not gonna go in here and just let you just hang on me for no reason. Because then I'm gonna want to fight you for it. That's what the All-Star game is. The All-Star game is you want me to play hard. If these are the rules, we just gonna be fighting out here.
Make it
So why don't we turn All-Star
Because that's-
weekend, like take the game out, like let's take the game out for Sunday. Let's keep everything above that. Sunday, let's turn it to like a business atmosphere or like a basketball type of complex like where fans can actually
They just
interact.
call the fouls.
No, I'm just saying, like the
Y'all
game.
trying all the gimmicks in the world.
But the game is fast. But I think if you take the game out
Like-
and make it to where fans can actually.
Let me ask you
like,
something, Kenyon.
But dudes ain't gonna play hard, though.
Let me just ask you something, Kenyon.
Like you can still do dunk
You go up and
contests.
try to dunk it, and they hold you like they hold you 4-5 times. What you gonna say?
All right, now.
All right now, hey, sub me out, or
you know
dude
this-
about to get hit.
Or I'm finna turn it on out here.
Yeah.
It should be vacation time anyway for players. I wouldn't want to play in the
Turn it on
game
out
on Sunday.
here.
I
Just
tell you, man,
name me.
I be sitting there.
So last thing we got to discuss before we move on. So LeBron's NBA record streak of being named a starter for 21 straight All-Star games ended Monday. This will be the first time Bron will not be a starter in the All-Star game since 2005. He's averaging 23.7 assists, 6 rebounds, shooting 51% from the field. So we all know last All-Star game, LeBron tapped out last minute. Proved to be a very wise decision as that game was absolute dog shit.
They got the memo.
He figured it. Ooh, yeah, no. Ooh,
You want to play against who?
yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah.
You said rookies, huh?
Who I play?
It's the same thing.
No.
I'm playing against my son's class.
Obviously, he dropped in the fan vote this year. Dealt with the sciatica to start, missed 14 games to start the season. But do you think LeBron deserves a spot on the All-Star team?
Deserves. He's gonna have a spot on the All-Star team.
Does he deserve it?
Yeah.
How much he average?
23,
Yeah, he
7
does.
assists, 6 rebounds.
I'm rolling.
Could be his last season, year 23. He's got
I don't never question.
Fuck it.
I don't never question a number 1, number 2 option on the team. I don't question your all-star credentials. And be them third options, and I'd be like,
What, Gil?
that's team record.
You know I'm a LeBron fan.
I don't know if you're 12.
Who made it with
Your
12?
12 do not make the All-Star.
Who made it with 12?
Like me.
With 12.
Who made it with 12?
Niggas that made with 12.
Man, ain't nobody, man.
Who made it with 12, dog?
It's the beard talking.
Yeah.
Somebody made it with less.
Who made it with 12?
A nigga made it averaging 8.
And we trip about some international players, mate.
12,
Made it with-
they averaged 12, 4, and 2. Kyle Korver made an All-Star game with that.
Oh, they went on that 30.
That's what
I don't give a fuck what they went on. He didn't go on nothing.
He was a starter though.
He did. Let me try this again.
He didn't make it. He made it because somebody fell out. Though, right?
Let's try it again.
Don't give a fuck.
They went on
They went on a what?
a 30 game win streak or something like that.
Now imagine
What he averaged in that 30 game went 12.
Or probably 10.
like you remember
During them 30 games they won in a row, he averaged.
Remember that year you averaged 18 a game? And then you see somebody, Kyle Korver, 12. Oh, they just put anybody in this motherfucker now.
Yeah. Nah,
Now Nick blaming the rest of y'all. Hey, nigga, why y'all ain't win more?
Yeah,
Nigga, I'm an all-star.
But they used to put like 4 teams for the first.
That's the problem.
Yeah, 4 people for the first.
No, they-
if
They ain't
in the
four
first place.
players. They ain't full off.
Boston, they had what? Rondo, Ray,
that was after
Paul, KG, Detroit. All the motherfuckers they averaged 20.
I know.
Shit, Tayshaun Prince,
that's
Ray Allen,
I was already-
Chauncey
so
Billups.
that's the case. Richard
All the
Jefferson
niggas
made
averaged
the All-Star
what?
team.
13, 12.
Imagine hearing
That's been for years.
Imagine Richard Jefferson making an All-Star game.
He should have made it.
Huh?
He should have made it when we was kicking ass in the East.
Yeah, he could. Yeah.
Compared to-
compared to yes.
What?
He would be
If Kyle Korver got in, Richard Jefferson definitely an all-star.
for sure.
So
Me and J. Kidd went.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
back to point, LeBron.
That was the point.
No doubt from y'all. All-star.
How much Rui averaging? Because I guarantee you, somebody's like, hey, Rui in the All-Star game, the whole world to flip. That's exactly what we was doing during the game when some of these players played the All-Star game.
On the international side.
When you
On the
number
international
one, that's
side,
what happens.
right,
Back
any
then. When did they change that though? Like when the team was number one, they used to get like 3 or 4 players. When did that?
That was the Spurs, right? I think that was the
I
Spurs.
don't know when they
deserve
started,
it.
but I know when I recognized
3 every year.
I know when
They
I
had 4.
recognize it. Players that's
Ginobili.
not
when
even
was the
on-
last time a
Jokic,
team had like
Parker,
3
Ginobili.
or more players? When was the last team that had 3 players or more?
I want to say
Sounds
Boston.
good.
I want to say the Boston Celtics with KG, Ray, Paul Pierce,
that was
and Rondo.
before that.
There was somebody after that.
Oh, okay. All right.
The Cleveland, the Cavs have 3 last year?
Warriors.
The Cavs have 3 last year?
Warriors.
Then Mobley?
Shit, we didn't care, man. We were checked out.
Mobley, Donovan, and did Garland make it last year? I don't know if Garland made it last
He
year.
was hurt.
They had 3. But I know Boston had 4.
Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland.
They all made it last year?
Yep.
Yeah.
Golden State.
We just didn't care. I'm
With
sorry,
KD.
Shug.
Damn,
We were in the back.
So Darius Garland did make it last year?
Yeah, 3 All-Stars and nobody knows.
So what? KD's, Clay,
We were-
Draymond, Steph.
That's crazy.
But you know, there's a lot going on. D-Wade had the domino function.
Yeah, he had-
Leaders party.
Yes.
SJ had the Converse function. We
What?
were
He said,
No, he was saying
We was doing
Golden
Gills Arena
State,
presented by Underdog
KD,
Whoop Whoop
Steph, Clay,
episodes.
and fucking Draymond.
Oh yeah.
He averaged 8.
There was a lot going on out there.
I just look at this like,
That's what I'm saying.
I'm better off doing this. You go, there's a list, and it says scoring, and then it has all the way it starts from the top to the bottom.
Yeah.
Then assists top to the bottom. Then rebounds top to the bottom.
But if you number one,
Just do this. You take the top scoring, right? There's gonna be a number.
it's
Come
more
on.
than scoring.
And then you take that, listen, you start that, you go top 24, boom, you take that list, top 24, bop.
So everybody that's
Then you put
scored-
that, then you do assists, top 24, boom. Then you do rebounding, boom. And then you put it in a machine. That'll give you consistently who the top 24 best players in the NBA is. Then you just grab those 24, fuck a record. These are the best 24 players in the world, and then you put them out there.
So you can't make a difference without scoring and assists in the game.
I think I said scoring,
And
assists, and rebounding.
Being all-star?
I'm, you know what? No, because if you think you're an all-star player and you ain't scoring nor passing, get the fuck out of here.
So like the
Then what? Say
Gil is
Ben
back, ladies and
Wallace
gentlemen.
is-
not, huh?
Ben Wallace,
Huh?
fucking
Huh?
Draymond,
Huh? You want to? Huh?
fucking
Huh?
Dennis Rodman, them niggas, yeah.
Did those all best 24 players?
They made the
Huh?
shit. They was number one.
I'm asking a question.
The team was number one.
I'm asking a question.
We had an inadvertent smoke.
was-
I'm asking a
Are they top
Inadvertent.
24? No.
Tayshaun
No.
Prince.
Let me ask you again.
Tayshaun Prince.
Let me ask you again.
You got Tayshaun
Let me
Prince.
ask you again. You got 28, 6, and 5.
Damn,
You got 6, 12, and 3.
but if I'm number one, I'm number one. Bro.
You niggas
Doing
ain't
something.
picking them on video games.
If I'm number one, I'm number one.
I know
That's
you're
what I'm
number
saying.
your team.
All right, well,
Somebody has scored on a bad team.
so just to answer your question, the last team to have 4 players selected to the All-Star
4?
team, I believe, was the 2017-18 Warriors, were the last team to have
I just
4
said that.
players.
Yeah. Oh, the 4. Yeah. I've never heard of that before. 4?
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's rare.
And the 16-17
Atlanta
Warriors
team?
also have
Huh?
4.
That Atlanta team, I think Cal Colt was the fourth.
Yeah, his fault.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the 14-15 Hawks as well.
They had how many real ones?
2010, 2011 Celtics, 05, 06 Pistons.
Think about it. Atlanta.
97, 98
4.
Lakers.
Okay, Mr. B.
82, 83 Sixers.
Go ahead, get it.
74
Look,
Look, yeah, who was on the
4
Lakers when they
Did
did
that
the All-Star
4-3?
game?
I think that's,
Because I
What was the
got
4 on the Lakers?
because I got screwed on the 4.
that's Kobe, Nick,
No, sure.
Shaq, and Eddie Jones, I think.
Eddie Jones. Because Kobe got voted in.
Yeah, Kobe got voted as a
He
starter.
didn't deserve it.
The little Laker boy, as he
Yeah,
One of the
referred
best
to
pictures in
by
the
MJ.
All-Star. That dunk right there. That
I'm
was
just saying that wasn't the done.
Let's keep this thing moving. Today's show is sponsored by SeatGeek. Everyone can use our code ARENA10 to get 10% off your SeatGeek order, whether you're a new customer or not. Sports, concerts, festivals, you name it. Lakers are back in action, so a lot of people have been looking on SeatGeek for the best deals. And the NFL playoffs are in full swings. The conference championships, the Bears, not there.
Don't do
But for the
that.
teams that are,
It's still
you already know SeatGeek got the plug on some of the best seats. SeatGeek
Stop
rates on a
looking at me.
scale of 1 to 10, so look for the green dots. Green means good, red means bad. No matter how many times you bought tickets using SeatGeek before, code ARENA10 is going to get you 10% off your next order. So take out your phone, open the SeatGeek app, and add code ARENA10 to your account. Let's shift over a little bit. So we got
I was
some.
gonna wear my Ram stuff, but I was like, you know what? I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
that would have hurt. Yeah, that would have
I'm not
hurt.
gonna do that to you.
That would have hurt it. Especially with your beard.
You should have.
I would have thought you was
Always
somebody
tomorrow.
else. That was tough.
Always tomorrow.
So
Nah.
Now you gonna wait?
What? You wanted him to do that? Crazy.
We're going to the chip, so there ain't no green.
I'd rather
celebrate this
y'all.
little
That was a Super Bowl right there. I'd rather that's cool.
Appreciate it.
So we got some unfortunate news coming out of Golden State with Jimmy Butler suffering a season-ending torn ACL during a game against the Heat Monday night. First time playing against his former team in Golden State since being traded last season. Already played in Miami. His first time playing him in Golden State. So let's take a look at what went down. So injury happened midway through the third quarter. Butler jumped to catch an entry pass in the middle of the paint, collided with Heat guard Davion Mitchell, landing awkwardly on his right knee, falling to the ground, screaming in pain. Butler remained on the ground for a few minutes as Steve Kerr's teammates and training staff gathered around to take another look. Did not look good from the start. You can see the looks on the faces of some of the players on the court. Despite the awful situation, Butler was in good spirits, using humor as a coping mechanism for the devastating injury. So during the TV timeout, the NBA app's mics were still hot and captured a portion of a conversation between Butler and Buddy Hield while he was down on the ground in pain.
Shut your bitch ass up. Oh, my knee. You belong to the world. Come on, bro. We need you. Get that up.
So as Butler was helped to the bench by Hield and GP2, he also joked with the official that he deserved 2 free throws for that play. Once he reached the bench area, Butler was helped by Buddy Hield and Jonathan Kuminga to a wheelchair near the locker room with the announcement of a torn ACL coming shortly after the game. So this morning, Butler posted this carousel on his Instagram account, including a meme of him as General Soreness with a caption that read, "Last night, 44 of 82, be back before you know it." Carousel also featured highlights of the Warriors' win over the Heat, ended with a photo of Jimmy and Steph dapping up. So Butler was averaging 20 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists in 38 games this season, his 15th in the league. Jimmy Bucket, 6-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA selection, 5-time All-Defensive selection, turned 36 last September, has 1 year remaining on his deal with the Warriors. So Gil, what's your reaction to Jimmy Butler suffering a season-ending torn ACL?
And speedy recovery. I mean, you hate to see somebody go out, get injured, especially something that's serious that's going to be season-ending. So stay in good spirits. How you mentally think is how your body reacts. So hopefully he gets back soon and see him next year.
Kenyon, you just saw that the play. Jimmy suffering a torn ACL. Obviously, the Warriors were playing well, have been playing well. Now lose him for the remainder of the season. Obviously, his status long-term unknown. But what's your immediate reaction? Just find out Jimmy Butler suffered a torn ACL out for the remainder of this season.
Yeah. First and foremost, wish him speedy recovery, man. Like to Gil's point, you hate to see that, man. Anybody. It's unfortunate. Been playing well as a team, like you said, as of late. They were trying to get back into what they thought they were getting with Jimmy and Steph and those guys playing well. So, it's somebody else to step up. It's just bad timing, man. Like, this shit sucks.
Yeah. It's your old team, too.
It's your old team.
Yeah.
Somebody not living right. Somebody not living right, man. Go pray.
Like, I don't know if the living conditions had anything to do.
Yeah, because
It's
that's
more of like a freak accident.
Like, I don't want nobody to get hurt, but that don't rarely happen against your old team. Keep hurt, treating people bad over there, shit. That's tough, man.
Butler had 17 points in 21 minutes.
Because you're not wishing him speed recovery, we see.
I do wish him a speedy recovery. But he ain't gonna
You should leave with that verse.
he ain't gonna be speeding no
Shit,
more.
fucked up
That's
there.
the last time he's gonna be speeding. man.
Motherfucking Jonathan Kuminga would have sat there and been like,
Yep, that's what I'm saying. See, now you need me. Now you need
Season
me.
over.
My leg hurt too.
yes.
Let me take you to the back so they don't sub me in.
Right? I carry him out.
I got nothing but time.
So he don't get no motherfucking bright ideas. Hey, buddy, I got him.
Who helped him?
Buddy and him.
Two niggas are not playing? Come on, we got you. We'll be in the back with you. Come on.
Back here chilling.
We got him, coach.
Trainers, y'all can stay out here. We got it.
Buddy and GP2 helped him to the bench. Buddy and Kuminga helped him to a wheelchair near the Warriors locker room. Obviously, he was taken to get an MRI. Revealed a torn ACL.
Nah, you can tell they friends though. They like each other too though. That's funny. That's some shit you would have did.
And they could wrap this season up though,
It's over with.
because they don't have another number 2 option right now. The other one they're not playing. So, I mean, you hate to see a player like him go down, but the Warriors don't have nothing else right now. They're kind of just stuck at this point. Because whatever trade value they thought they was gonna have, now it's kind of like, if I'm a team, I'm gonna just sit back. Because now they're desperate at this point. If I'm the Warriors, I mean, I look desperate. I'm trying to trade Kuminga. He's asking for a trade request. He's not playing. He's one of our third best players, second best players. So it's like, now that Jimmy just went down, we're just stuck.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate. So, talk about the Warriors. Warriors are on fire as of late after a slow start to the season. 9-3 in their last 12 games. 25-19 on the season, currently 8th in the West. You guys already kind of started talking about this, but how does Jimmy Butler's injury impact the Warriors for the short and the long term?
We have a great opportunity here. We have a great opportunity is what I'm saying.
Right.
All I see in my brain right now is bring out the tank. If there was any good year to tank, it's this year. Oh, there's so many prospects in this year's draft that I don't care who you are, you shouldn't be able to miss. Like, you gotta not know basketball if you have a top 6 pick and you pick wrong.
Nah.
So if I'm Golden State Warriors, right now, I don't want to win not another nail game.
Not
Not another nail game. Now imagine.
Don't nobody say that
Now
nail
imagine
like
if the
you.
top 3.
Right.
They automatically get Peterson, a Boozer, or AJ.
That shit ain't gonna do nothing next year, man. Just trade.
If everybody's back?
Just trade Steph and
What
get
I'm saying is, if everybody's back?
I trade. He already slow.
I'm just saying. You add him and then you get free
gonna
agent.
be more score.
You can trade that pick with somebody and get somebody.
That's why you just start and let the rookie be a Cooper Flag. Get rid of. It's time for Steph to go, man. You don't need to.
You lose your whole fan base. You lose your whole fan base.
During tanking, Steph is 30. How old? 37.
Bro, Steph still has the #1 selling jersey.
That's why he could go somewhere and win. You could get a lot for Steph, boy.
The Warriors.
You can get a lot.
Do what OKC did.
I know you can get a lot for Steph, and that gym is gonna be emptied in the bitch.
No.
Empty.
You crazy as hell.
You might as well just ride out with him for the next. He's already 36. I mean, trade him now.
Steph turns 38 in March.
You gonna put Steph with a rookie next year?
Wait, he's what?
38.
Now
He
he
turns
got
38 in March.
Yeah, just go out. Just go out like Kobe.
I can trade that asset.
Is that what you try to sell to Steph? How you can go out like Kobe did?
Yeah, I'll go out just like Kobe did.
17 and 65.
I'm just go out with 60, go out whatever. But I'm playing with one team. My legacy, like if I go somewhere else, then I mean I have to.
All right,
win.
do the Warriors do good with top picks or rookies? Do they do good with rookies?
Steph,
Was he with Steve Kerr?
Clay,
Was he with Steve Kerr?
Draymond.
Was they with Steve Kerr?
Jordan Poole.
Since Steve Kerr came.
Jordan Poole.
Huh?
Steve Kerr came. It took Poole 3 years and he got punched under there and now
Got nothing
he
to do
started
with
looking like you.
That don't got nothing to do with what you're just talking about.
He looked like you with the
That
Wizards.
has nothing to do with what you're talking about. Was he averaging 20?
All right, after Poole, what else?
You
You got the last 6 years. He
just-
put Pazinga over fucking Kuminga.
You just want to name some people?
No.
Just name Wiseman.
No, Wiseman.
Okay, just name him. Don't say everybody.
Porzingis, Kuminga. They had a pick every year, motherfucker. Since then. Been
You said
7
top.
years.
You said top.
They've had a top pick since Wiseman.
Yeah, he ain't in the league no more.
Damn.
They done fucked his head up.
That'd be a good year for one.
I'm
And
tanking.
you could get all.
I know one thing for
You
sure.
get 1 through 5 if you the Warriors right now for Steph.
I know one thing for sure.
You think you get 5
I'm a
players?
big market.
Hell, you could get 5.
I'm a big market team, right? And I know AJ want to be in a big market
He's not a big name.
or Utah. I know Peterson wants to be in a big market, right? Boozer is okay, right? But for the most part, this draft class is a great draft class. This could be the LeBron draft class.
Thank you. So don't you could.
So I want to get in there. Why do I want that team? Why do I want them to go to the Wizards, Charlotte Bobcats, Blazers?
But you just said that, and now they're gonna have
Charlotte Bobcats.
Charlotte
They're
Bobcats.
gonna have to defer to Steph. If you that guy coming in LeBron, you got Steph in front of you. If you got one of them picks coming in,
There's no guard. Everybody who's coming in, that position's open for them.
man, they gonna be in the way. It's time. Steph.
That position is open for
Steph
them.
got what? 3 years left. 2 to 3 years left. He gotta sit there with a rookie and
my original team that comes back.
with Porzingis and Boozer or Porzingis. You think that's
going to
gonna
be changed?
That's gonna win? Porzingis, Green, Draymond Green, Steph, and a rookie gonna win a
Him
championship.
too, Joe.
This team was supposed to. People had high hopes on this team.
And you know where hope works.
Thank you, Kenyon. This is the important thing
Spurs
to
saw
always
the same
remember.
thing. Why you gonna go out there and get it big?
So okay.
One because he's right-handed. The other one's left. Chips. Chip City
championship.
with Spurs. Why you gonna go get another big man? Because he can play on that side. One's on this side. I can play on that side. I got a dual threat.
Man, you could
They
get.
call them the Twin Towers.
You can start a Steph over with getting training Steph.
Man, you
with
can
picks.
listen. You can trade them. You can trade your asset. Right? You can go in there and get whatever you think you can get.
You're going to have to deal with that in some point of time in the next 2 to 3 years. You ain't going to have Steph. So you got to deal with that. You might as well have picks and shit coming in where you can start some Steph over with and get new fan base. And
A new fan
not
base,
a new fan base,
I'm just
but
saying,
keep the same type of
push,
fan base.
push the Steph fan base up.
Hey, yo, so is this true about Jimmy? Jimmy's injury is after the cutoff of January 15th, so they can't use the disability clause where they can sign money for another player
Let me see,
because of
man.
his injury.
As you know, I'm merely a host. Let me see.
That sounds about right.
So they're
Nigga,
really,
you can file for an exemption, like 2.5 or some shit from the league as an exemption.
They can sign
Clippers
for
tried
whatever
to
they
do it for
want.
Bradley Beal.
Okay.
Yeah, teams have until January 15th to apply for a disabled player exception and until March 10th to actually use them. So,
Yeah. But if you're too close
according to your
but if you-
research, Brandon, words
but
if
if
you
you
shit
too-
out of luck.
But if
Yeah.
you're too close to the cap or by the apron, then they're not gonna give it to you.
Okay.
So that was the Clippers' problem. By their first apron, and they was like, yeah.
Okay.
Shit. So, brings me to my next.
Warriors.
Brings me to my next question. Obviously, we've seen the situation going on with Jonathan Kuminga.
Don't even say it. Don't
It.
you
You know,
open your mouth.
I was a
and say
host.
it.
And he should, if they do ask, he should tell them to kiss him in his ass.
No, he just said my back is broke. Spinal.
Hey.
Didn't even ask the question yet. Spinal.
Kiss me in
My
my
back. Spinal.
Hey, not kiss me.
Did
Oh
you
my
train
kiss
for this?
me.
No.
So
My
we've
back
seen
is
the
broke.
situation with Kuminga's several DMPs, the bacchiotomy in that Thunder game on January 2nd when Steve
Rightfully
Kerr tried to
so.
force him to play.
Rightfully so.
Does Butler's injury force increased playing time for Jonathan
Nope.
Kuminga or give the Warriors extra motivation to trade him as soon as possible?
Still where they are, same boat, same, ain't shit changed. He gonna refuse. They ain't played him, ain't gonna play him. He shouldn't play it and refuse to play. Hey,
So now do you try to move him?
What should he do, girl?
Yeah, Gil, you had this look when you was Kuminga.
What I do?
You played good for the team you wanted to go to.
What? Say again?
You played good. You missed the games, and when you played for Orlando came, yeah.
Beginning of season, I'm like, I think y'all should start Kirk Heinrich at the 2.
Oh, he did say that.
I don't want to be here. I'm like, you gonna play? Ow. This
He
hurts.
did that.
Missed the first 3 games. Came back a little bit. Nick, you ready to play? My shit hurt again.
Hey, did you get fined for that?
Got fined $50.
I read about that. Yeah,
Said,
yeah.
Nick, I got-
Gilbert Arena sits down to let Nick Young
See how
play.
much I love that guy.
And my back hurt again.
Here you are, all these years later.
I don't know this.
Sharing candy on the couch in Gil's basement.
My best game that season was against Orlando Magic. Had to shoot my new balls.
Yeah, like 30 that
I
game.
still got it. I just been bullshit with these niggas.
I was bullshit.
I
still got it,
goddammit.
We was just bullshit.
Man, bitch mob. Then Orlando came. He said, "Nah, I think I got to start, Nick."
Oh, that's what
I got to start.
Wow, bro.
Oh, that was your trick?
He had a good thing
Hey,
going.
coach, I got to start real quick.
If he had a good thing going. Nah, man.
Bench mom.
This is why.
That was your
That's why I
trick,
leave
bitch
you
mom.
at.
Bitch, I was with the bitch. Hey, Orlando's coming. Hey, I got to start real quick. Tomorrow I can be back on the bench. Had him like 30, had him like 31. Back to the bench.
That's why they fined your ass after that.
Right.
They knew.
I knew too.
That was a crazy year.
I knew where I was going.
But no, they been up. No, that man ain't gonna play no more for the Warriors, man.
They better not even open their mouth.
Yeah, that's
When I'm saying
that's disrespectful. Yeah.
how you treated him this whole time. You're coming out. I ain't want you. Don't even
Yeah.
look my way.
That's what I said. Someone not living.
Don't even like. I better be able to sit as comfortable as I've been sitting before. I go in, I sit on my 13th seat. I don't even want to. Hey,
That's the word.
nothing with a K.
That's the word.
No mean, none of it.
But do
No K, no Ming, no.
But do you play if you
Nigga,
need to show your stuff?
motherfucker, he's sitting on the last seat. Steve Kerr looked down there. He looked the
That's
same
the
way
word.
he looked.
That's the word, bro.
I'm sitting in the last seat. I'm gonna look. As soon as he look, I'm gonna see who he looking at.
Right?
Looking at, I'm gonna look him dead in his eye and do this. Look the other way, like, hey,
the worst feeling.
motherfucker, tap the fan, like, hey, he trying
The nigga
to put you in. Hey,
I ain't coming
he
to
trying to
work.
put you in the game. Trying to put you in the game.
I ain't come to work.
You don't think he in a tough situation though? Cause do this make him look bad if he say no?
Who?
If Steve Kerr try to put him in?
Yeah, he asked for a trade.
Yeah.
Nick,
The rest of the public.
he was gone.
The other teams
The
know
man
all
asked
of
for a
it.
trade.
Oh yeah.
The man asked for a trade, so he tried to play him the other day. He said,
Bacchiotomy.
my back.
That'd be all right. Hey,
Who they play next?
hope y'all know how to win without Jennings.
When they play sack, when they play sack again anytime soon. Don't he want to go there or some shit like
He
that?
want to go anywhere but motherfucking Golden State. Anywhere that Steve Kerr not coaching. That's the
Don't play Sacramento again until
preferred
April 7th.
destination. Just anywhere that Steve Kerr is.
Only way I get on that court is, hey,
Zach got something
if
to
I
play
get on
in
this
the
court,
trade.
I'm playing all 48. You sub me one time. You look to sub me.
Man, come on, Gil.
One time, I'm done for the season. There's no negotiation. Either lose
That's what I'm saying, but
y'all way, I can care less because I already asked for a trade. Or you play me 48 minutes a game. If I play 47,
it's too much.
if I play 47
much.
minutes, no, you're going to give me my
But
minutes
they-
that I've missed. And I want them all now. 48 the rest of the season for the shit you did last year.
but
JG
asking for a lot,
JG Wentworth.
You asked me to sit on this bench 48 minutes?
But like, think about that. Steve Kerr don't like him. He don't like Steve Kerr.
Yeah. So if you
what about
if
yeah,
you
what about-
need me,
What about 38 to 40 minutes?
nigga, I said 48 already.
Yeah, but we can't. I mean, you got to come out.
I don't have to do nothing.
You're gonna ask for a sub. You're gonna get
I don't
fired.
have to do nothing. That's the problem. Like when I was sitting on the bench 48, non-negotiable, right? 48.
Right.
All 48 plus timeouts and everything. Yeah, I couldn't even get up. I had to sit there. Just sit your ass there. I couldn't even get up and clap people. Sit there.
48.
So now we're gonna reverse
48.
it. 48 minutes moving
48.
forward. Non-negotiable.
The number is 48.
Yeah.
See the
It's
thing
not
about
47, 59, none of it.
First
I don't
48
care what the score is.
So Gil, so the way it used to go, right, y'all, fans, right? When a guy would be in this position, he wouldn't be disgruntled. He would be the biggest jokester and
Yep.
fucking with
Now you know.
everybody about
Oh,
everything. You can come out, you could be having a horrible fucking game, and he is gonna say something in that moment to make you either want to choke the shit out of him, or you can't do nothing but laugh.
Yep.
Because it's been on teams where guys, the coach had no intentions on playing him, and it's been fucking a month and a half, and he ain't played. Yeah, everything's a joke.
Yep.
Film, anything come out the coach's mouth, and he ain't talking to me. Must be talking to you, sorry motherfuckers, because it's shit like that going on. Like, he ain't gonna have no attitude.
We lost the game.
Yeah, we like,
He ain't going no, he gonna be at the at the back of the bench, but cracking, but talking that
talking shit. Listen, talking cash shit about everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucky Jonathan Kuminga not that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lucky. Yeah, they lucky. He's about his business.
Right.
Because you got dudes, we would like dudes be loud, but ain't like they subtle with it neither. Like they letting everybody know. The
know I was there.
Coach, you
Bitch, mom.
that asshole.
Kuminga does have some personality on the low. I just will say
Okay,
that.
but he probably not displaying it in these moments, right?
But you know, sometimes all I can take is a word, a look,
Yeah. Because it's just like I was on one of
a
my
head
teams.
tilt.
So one of my teammates, one day, the motherfucker George didn't play him in the fourth. He came out the next practice, nigga, and shot, when I say shot that bitch every time he touched it. Like, fuck practice. Listen, dog. No matter what play this man called, he shot this bitch wherever he was. Like, and tell him, K, we can play in the fourth, right? I wasn't saying shit because he bitched both of us. We ain't playing the fourth quarter at all. Tell him, K, I can play in the fourth, right, K? Tell him, shit, I'm good, shit, we can play basketball, we really good, right, K? Shooting that motherfucker. As he talking shit, that motherfucker coming the way he firing that bitch. I'm like, yeah, listen.
All right, well, we will monitor the Warriors situation. We have to. Yeah, we cover every team in the National Basketball Association.
Yeah, they done.
Why are a lot of these fans, man?
I don't even want to smoke the Warriors pack right now.
Like, you don't even like.
the words are cooked.
Not like this.
Like, stop.
Not like this. Not like this.
The worst. I just know if Kuminga goes out there,
This what happened.
if he goes out there and play,
Yeah,
he should be choked out.
choke the fuck out,
Choked out.
right?
His friends, his family, whoever
They gonna
cares
put him
about
out there, though.
Whoever
They gonna
cares
put
about
him
him on
out
that
there.
team should choke his ass out.
They gonna put him out there. Come on,
Basketball,
Ken.
Buddy
no.
Hill, both of y'all, if either one of y'all get on that court, y'all should choke each other out.
Yeah, they gotta play,
Buddy, he don't
dog.
need to
They
get
I know
gotta
Buddy gonna play.
Buddy gonna play.
Buddy gonna
He's
play.
a little older. He ain't got that
Buddy
many
gonna play.
chance.
Kuminga,
Buddy got one thing on
Kuminga
his mind.
23.
Yeah.
He can hold out. Buddy got to play.
Yeah.
Buddy got to play.
Still think they won't play? Like,
You know what I'm saying is
They won't
Buddy, but Buddy has to play.
Yeah, they
Okay.
kick
His
him out the
market
league.
value, he has to play.
Not Kuminga.
Kuminga, the other 29 teams, they already on board.
Yeah.
okay.
Come
How old
on,
is he?
come on, son. We got something for you, son. We got luxury over here.
Crazy.
Kuminga got to play. I mean, Buddy got to play.
He gonna be on the couch with us.
Let's keep this thing moving for our last topic of the day. So, Ja Morant's future with the Grizzlies may be in doubt. With the report, the team is open and willing to trade him ahead of the February 5th deadline. But his present was a gift Sunday as Ja was back in action after missing the previous 6 games with a right calf contusion, with the Grizzlies taking on the Magic in London for their 2nd straight global game after Orlando got the win in Berlin on Thursday. So Ja helped Memphis get some payback while reminding his squad he's still like that. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the game if we can. Cheerio. Morant came through with one of his best games of the season while on a minutes restriction, finishing with a team-high 24 points on 7 of 13 shooting, along with 13 assists and 5 rebounds in 28 minutes of action. He had 20 and 10 dimes in the first half as the Grizzlies led by 19 at the break. So Ja was a team-high plus 26 for the game. Jock Landale came through with 21 off the bench on 9 of 11 shooting, along with 8 boards, and Jaren Jackson Jr. had 17 and 5 rebounds. Grizzlies cruised to the wire win. They led by as much as 33 in the game. 12's back, ladies and gentlemen.
He's showing off.
He said, hey.
Showing off for the team he want to play.
I said y'all open and willing. Trying to bring back that feeling, but
Yeah.
There it is.
He never play like this.
Tween, boy. That's that move I do.
Hit the little samba as well for those who like to dance.
On the first one.
Huh? But after the game,
First one, but he's playing with him now.
so after the game, Mark Stein asked Morant about the trade rumors, and the 2-time All-Star had this response.
What do you want? Where do you want this thing to go from here after the way you played today?
Everybody knows me. I'm a very loyal guy. I got a logo on my back, so that should tell you exactly where I want.
Very loyal guy, have a logo on my back. So here's a photo of Ja Morant's back, just for reference.
Hey, yo.
Where's it at?
With the Nike sign?
Right,
Oh, the Grizzly Bear?
the Grizzly Bear.
Oh yeah, he gonna get that.
A lot
He gonna get
of, lot
that
of
covered
shit
soon.
going on his back, but you do see the Grizzlies logo.
He gonna get that shit covered soon.
First team that drafted him.
Go put a nice little evil little bear on it,
But you could easily turn that to the Magic sign.
or just
So Ja says he's a loyal guy, but should the Grizzlies be loyal to their franchise player?
Are any companies ever loyal? I don't care. All I want to know is, where the fuck are the trades at? God damn. Like, trade already. Trade somebody. Damn. Like, trade started. We already heard before this started, people were supposed to be traded. Right? You didn't want Ja. You didn't want Kuminga. I know there's players on the break. Started today. Damn, what are we waiting for? Who are you waiting for? Get rid of, like, I'm sitting here waiting for the trade deadline. Every day we waiting. Somebody needs to move. Today. Damn.
I don't like you like that.
I'm just saying. Y'all pumped up. People were supposed to be traded. Where they at? When free agency starts, right?
Yeah, you're a little aggressive like
11:59. 59. A nigga already signed that deal. Bing! It goes on the ticker. Money already signed. In 1 hour, $1 billion worth of contracts have been signed.
Now you look like
How many days has it been? Nobody has transferred nowhere.
You look like you talking.
No, I'm thinking about my Laker team. There's like 10 people that need to go, and I'm wondering why they still here.
So it was just one trade, I think. Just Trae Young, right?
That was before.
Oh, since then.
Yeah.
You all right?
Nothing. MLK weekend, man.
Man, you can get
Gil has a dream, Mr.
Everybody has a day off on Monday. Everybody has a day off on Monday.
Gil has a dream.
Like, I don't even want to watch the Lakers right now, because I'm watching people who's not even gonna be there.
That's
like, I'm tired of hearing the rumors. Make it happen.
Oh, so it's a waste of time.
No guarantee.
Let's go already. You knew you was gonna trade him when the clock hit.
See why it's important? See why it's important to know rumors?
I hate the
Don't he supposed to? Is Orlando one of his teams, top teams?
I don't know. Just let's go.
Yeah, I hate the rumors. Don't do the shit.
Hey, if I don't want them, give me what you got. Huh? Come on, let's go. Hey, you're out. That's how it's supposed to be.
Next.
He just ready for this shit to
Yeah, like,
he wants some action.
I want some action. Don't you want some action?
How you ask for change again? What you got? Go ahead and say it again. Say how you said. What you got?
No, see, that's the difference.
What you got?
I don't want no change. I just want to see how many cars stop. That's it.
Yo, you just want to see who cares?
Just who cares, man? I don't care. I don't care about you, little boy.
That's poetic.
Y'all dealt with this all last week. He been looking like this for what? How long you been looking like this?
What are you talking about?
This look.
I'm just saying, it's the trades. You got to be traded.
I can't take you serious looking like that.
You ready for some moves?
Hey, man, why you keep... Okay, if you want to just go off topic, where was you?
I was doing star shit.
Where'd you go?
Being a star somewhere out
China
there.
again?
Don't worry about me.
Did you go to China again?
That's where a lot of these people gonna be in a minute. They shit.
You know that girl on Instagram that go to Dubai? You're like, yo, why you keep going to Dubai?
my God. Oh,
Yeah,
That's
all
my
right, come
China
on
man.
now, come
Why
on.
you keep going to China?
oh my
What's in
God.
China
Man.
that
Oh
you
my
need to
God.
just up and going? Not in the summer, up and going every 3-4 weeks. Anytime when that bill need to be paid, your ass is in China. Then drink up, nigga. Whatever you did over there, drink it up. Drink up your sorrows. I don't even want to know.
Not the girls that go to
But
Dubai.
I know you ain't going over for no basketball.
Angela, you're very familiar with TikTok.
I know he ain't.
Is there anything going on in Dubai? Oh, okay.
Yeah, girls go there. They go to Dubai. They get their rent money. They get their rent money
What is
for
it?
the year. For the year.
I had to do
This is
that.
tourist.
A lot of shit.
Play the song. That's what it sounds like.
Nah, that's too.
It's okay, man. We with you. Get it by any means.
You feel me?
This is real friendship right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Every time I talk to him, like, where you at? I'm in China again.
Yeah.
All right, man. You out there doing camps? Nah. You playing? Nope. You got clothes coming? Nope.
I ain't got no clothes.
I mean, you have fun, all right? I don't mean to interrupt. Safe travels, brother.
And back to our discussion
Little
about
ditty.
the Memphis Grizzlies and their
Little
franchise
ditty.
player, John Morant. Government named Demetrius Jamel Morant.
Fuck Ja. God damn. Shit.
We over
this shit.
We want the trade to happen already. I want to see where he going.
Why I gotta be fucked John?
That's what I said. We just
They ain't traded yet.
now you see what I'm talking about.
Yes, please.
See, and this is what Brandon wanted.
Yes.
This is what Brandon wanted. He wanted to know weeks before. Yep.
Start getting
Yeah, he wanted to know.
Right? That's gonna be booming,
He
bro.
wanted to know weeks before.
He do need a new
Just
start.
out there just being dangled.
He do need a new start. He do need a new start. Bro.
Fresh fish on the line.
Talking about
But
Fresh
where would he go?
fish on the line.
taking calls from anybody.
I want to know so I can tell my agent these are the 3 teams I want to go to.
You told that beforehand.
But see, the conversation ain't happen like that because I think that they want me. So now that I'm hearing the rumors, now I gotta go back to thinking it's all about business. See, when you first come into the league, everybody think the players, everybody think the team love you. Like every young player that come in, they always think,
Facts.
like they always think that because they playing well, they get everything, everybody's on them, everybody's talking. But then once the rumors start happening and once a little something happens,
man.
you start really seeing about the business of it. Like when I first
Feelings
came
is
into the
hurt.
league, like I thought, I always felt winning. Winning was important. Winning. But then it got to the business, and you start understanding other things. Like you said, some teams don't even want to win. So you trying to do all this is just like, you get put in a position where, oh shit, well let me start making sure my situation or making sure I'm good for the long term. So my agent know what I want. That's just all. That's why I said the rumor. Just changes things.
So reports Ja bought a house in Miami recently.
Oh shit.
Had his.
That's for the summertime.
Yeah, it's summertime.
Yeah, summertime.
I'm just
Memphis right there. It's closer to.
Where is he from? Charlotte, right? Carolina? Yeah,
North Carolina, I believe.
He's somewhere around there, right?
Yeah. Anybody that's around that area usually goes to Miami. Like if you're closer to like LA, like you'll come over here.
But do you just go there to vacation, or do you go there to maybe?
Oh no, that's for life. I know if John's moving to Miami, that's for life after basketball.
Okay.
It's like Giannis in New York.
Yeah, it's for life after. Like
You
I'm
don't want to live
saying.
in Memphis in the summertime.
Huh?
You don't want to be nowhere near Memphis during the summertime.
A fine
Then
city,
more
right?
Chicago.
Don't say that.
Chicago's nice in the summertime. It's beautiful.
No, the what?
It's beautiful in Chicago. Sky.
No, the weather's beautiful in Chicago. and it's just that weather comes. There's bees and there's things that sound like bees that hurt a lot more than bees that come in the summer too.
Got you.
So you gotta look out the window for that good ass weather.
Got you.
Or try to stay downtown.
Still on the 35th
Do you
floor.
think Ja feelings just hurt that he's hearing the rumors and getting treated like this as a star?
As the Grizzlies,
feel
why do you
like
allow those
this
rumors
is
to get out?
yeah,
Like,
but-
I mean, what are you hoping to accomplish
You
with
get
that?
the team tatted on your back. Now you hear all this. I think his feelings just hurt, bro.
We're open and willing to trade you? What kind of shit is that? I got your logo on my back. You know how much that hurt?
Shit, who told you?
That's
to do
loyalty.
that?
Loyalty.
tell
Loyalty
you
told him
that
to do it,
shit.
Swaggy.
That's stupidity.
Right? What the fuck? Who told you to do that?
Get dragged to get these motherfuckers.
Shit, I got Lakers on mine, and I didn't even play for the Lakers.
But you grew up there fan of them, so that's. You didn't go out and motherfucking Golden State drafted your ass in the second round. You didn't go out and motherfucking get the Golden Gate Bridge on your fucking.
Man.
You didn't go out and
That's
get
what
the
I'm
bridge,
saying,
nigga.
bro.
You didn't go out
That
and
don't mean-
get an Oakland Athletics.
I was gonna get a wizard tattoo. I was almost this close. I'm still this close
See what
from
I'm
getting
saying?
one.
See how a team can
I'm
make you
still-
feel
I'm
like.
still this
That's
close
why I was
away from getting the
hell no, I
Wizards.
get no team.
Then you're still.
I would never.
The Wizards, I'm right here.
I would never get a team cut.
I'm right here, dog.
That's like the NBA logo.
I get my
Like,
school on it.
Bro, that's.
Ken, you're
bro.
against the NBA logo?
I think getting
wait.
the NBA logo is very corny.
oh,
Wow.
yes.
Yes. I think having the NBA logo tatted on you is corny as hell.
What if it's your
That's
own
a fan,
image
though.
on
I
it?
do too.
Huh? No. For an NBA player,
I do too.
An NBA player that's in the NBA, he go get an NBA tat with the logo and everything. That's
But what if it's not Jerry West? What if it's a silhouette of Mr. B shooting the
They
three?
remember. What if the
dream
kid grew
that
up
shit, yeah.
and NBA was his world?
Yeah,
And he got it before he got to the league.
He got
You
it
have
before
the
like
trophy.
one of
You
the
have
high
the
school
trophy,
kids.
right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Before-
you won that mother.
One of the
Okay.
high school
Dudes that
kids.
We
get
know you in the NBA.
I know. I seen dudes have it before they got to the league.
Like that's before the high school, like the high school college kid that get one.
Yeah.
I seen someone get it like as a sock.
I don't.
Get
No, what I'm
It
saying
ain't
is
that
we
bad,
hoop,
bro.
Kenyon. We hoop, dog. Like
It ain't that
we,
bad. It ain't
like,
that bad, bro.
Yes, you get an NBA logo with Jerry on your team.
So you got one?
No.
What's the
No,
difference
no.
between that when everybody get the Jordan
Nigga,
logo?
defending like it ain't that bad. I want to know
I'm
like
thinking about it. Like if I that's my goal.
Jordan logo, the NBA
What-
logo,
Your dream
both
was
of
to
them
get
motherfuckers.
that trophy on you that you got. That's what you got.
Like,
that was
this is the
not a
first
dream
team
as
I
a
got
child.
drafted to.
Huh?
As a child,
child?
No.
No, I'm talking about most of these kids get it in high school. That's just like
Yeah.
some of them got the Jordan logo in high school.
That's corny.
Now your ass with Adidas.
yeah.
Man, I wasn't
You
thinking
got Jordan. You got Jordan. You sponsored by Adidas.
The only
Yeah.
tattoo that I saw that was cool to probably like get was when Allen Iverson had the only the strong survive.
I almost got that one.
Right, that tattoo. I saw Tyson
Everybody
Chandler had
got
it.
that shit.
I saw Tyson
That's
Chandler
a
had it in high
breakfast
school,
tattoo,
and
and
I saw a
every
couple other
tattoo
people had it. But it was like that was like more.
I almost got the Chauncey Billups one.
Which one?
It was like King of the Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, ooh, when I get my first jack, I'll be King of the Hill.
Get that man where he from? He from Park Hill. That man from Park Hill, Colorado. That's the neighborhood he grew up in.
Oh, that's what I didn't even know. I want that. I want
He
that.
from Park Hill.
Nah, man.
Woodland Hills.
Stay away from the NBA logo unless you're a fan.
But we
You
grew
know,
up as
that's what that
a
means, right?
All right, well, let's talk about
Yeah, the
one
NBA
more
logo,
thing.
Yeah, you know, but getting your
No, you said that was
no,
last
but
one.
getting your team, getting the team that drafted you logo on you is fucking
It's
diabolical.
worse than NBA getting NBA.
That's diabolical.
God, man.
They
Y'all
both
got
bad.
That's worse.
They both,
They both bad.
but the team.
You give me
The
300.
team is
You give
crazy.
me 300 million. The
Yeah.
least I can do is put the goddamn bear
you're right,
somewhere.
you're right,
300 million. I'm gonna put the bear.
Right.
Ah,
You're
bear,
right.
fuck it, I put the bear.
Right, you right.
I put the funky ass girl name on me,
Right,
and she
you
ain't
right.
give me
Nah,
nothing.
you right.
But this little
Think
it.
about it.
I can put the bear on me for 300 million.
Both of them is stupid.
Man, let's go, man. Get out. I'm
do the
itching
same
for free.
Both of them, listen, that's the equivalent. Hey, that's the equivalent. That's the equivalent, right? Getting the NBA team that drafted you, logo tattooed on you, and getting a female name tattooed on you
Man,
that you
I
ain't
get
married.
the GM
It's
that
equivalent.
paid me that
It's the
money
same
name on
thing.
Hey, how almost got A. Poland on the top. Think about it. A. Poland, baby. Ernie Grunfield.
You couldn't tell me I wasn't going to play for the Nets, fam.
Sometime that box is.
All right, very quickly before we wrap up for the
name
day.
on you?
Let's talk about something else that went down in the game.
Oh, no.
So Ja has a history of doing celebrations, as we know, some of which have drawn the ire of the league and led to warnings and a hefty fine. So Monday, midway through the second quarter, Ja hit a 3 to put the Grizzlies up 30, proceeded to pull out the bazooka. He is now upgraded. Pulled out the bazooka. Boom! We had to slow it down due to Amazon's director not really appreciating that moment. So you may recall Ja was fined $75,000 by the league last April for mimicking pointing a long gun during a game against the Miami Heat, the finger gun situation. Came shortly after the league warned him and Buddy Hield about doing finger guns at each other.
That was last year?
Last season.
April?
Last season.
Last year.
Last year. Gilbert's 2026 now.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a whole other year. Finger guns, Ja, self-defense. So in light of his prior celebration history with the league, any issue with Ja doing the bazooka celly?
Come on, Josiah, man.
Yeah, so you wasted down. Goddamn.
So normally what happens is I ask a question, you can say yes or
Yes.
no.
That's all
Yes, no, yes or no. Whatever the question was, yes or no.
Okay.
Defend yourself, yeah.
No.
Did he get motherfuckers?
Defend yourself.
I know, but you know.
Did he get fined?
It's 2026.
Hosts are back in 2026.
Not yet.
Usually they find him right after, so then he did the grenades. He didn't get fined for that.
Gil was not a grenade. He was taking his words, throwing them out and blocking out the noise.
Blue.
Not a grenade.
Now he got the big bazooka gun. This ain't the first time he got that. He's done that before. He did that right after he got suspended. When he got suspended and came back, and he did the dunk. He did the dunk to damn near win the game. He did the bazooka.
And no word that was.
I think they don't like the pistol. The bazooka is.
It's all the same.
It's like,
It could have been a potato gun as well, Gil, which is legal in most states.
Listen,
Why?
I just like celebrations is a celebration. Either
They
you're gonna find everybody for
They're not.
pulling it out
They're
or not. You're not.
That's
They're not.
that
They're
was
not
the
gonna
only.
find everybody because everybody don't have a history.
They're not
He got
finding
it.
him.
I'm saying they have. I'm saying they haven't for this, but they have. Stop. Listen, man. Just stop taunting these people, man. That's all. Just leave it alone. You can have other. There are so many other celebrations. He's very creative. I'm pretty sure people send him shit all the time, right? Let's use one of them.
I did. They sent me this one.
I like that.
No.
I like the one when he was doing.
Yeah,
like,
there's so many other things he can do,
Yeah.
man. Let's
like that
let's
one.
stop taunting the people. That's all. To give them a reason for this to be even maybe a fine again. Let's stop taunting, them, right?
Weapons down.
Let's put the weapon.
you want to blow a motherfucker up.
See,
It's time to
see, that's
blow a
the,
motherfucker up.
so this is coming from experience, right? The man that's sitting in the main chair that's in New York, right? The conversations ain't been. Listen, dude.
When
The
you
conversation
slap
I had,
somebody,
the
did you
conversation
stop
I had,
slapping
right?
motherfuckers
The
like that?
conversation I had with David Stein, right? Son, if you want to continue to be a part of this league, you will change your ways.
And did you
Right?
stop?
I didn't punch nobody on the court again.
Shit, you
That's
kept
a
slapping
very big
motherfuckers
step.
Not
after
during
that.
the game.
After the
Man,
game.
but still, you was pushing the motherfuckers. You did
Yeah, but I didn't put my hands on nobody in that regard. After me and David Stern had that conversation. I got you. I drew back a few times during the game, right? And guess what? Hey, you know they had the
What
old,
happened in
they got the motherfucking the devil and the angel on your shoulder. David Stern was on both of them motherfuckers like, go ahead and do it. Hey, I dare you. Go ahead and punch him if you want to.
All right, so this is the last thing. I'm sure you guys will appreciate
Right?
this one.
Punch him if you want to.
We'll end on a positive.
That was positive.
Speaking of getting punched on, Grizzlies and Magic tipped off their global game series in Berlin on Thursday. Ja was sidelined for that game, proved to be a blessing in disguise, as he may have found himself on the wrong side of a poster like some of his teammates did. Let's take a look at this play right here. So as you see, Anthony Black catches the ball in transition, proceeds to dunk on 4 Grizzlies defenders in the game. Anthony, I know Black.
I was about to fight.
Take a look at every single angle, including former Defensive Player of the Year, Jaren Jackson Jr. So according to the league, Black's fast break facial is the most viewed highlight of the season across NBA social platforms, generating over 85 million views and counting. How impressive was that? Gil, that's all we're asking for. That's why you give him some change now.
That was a
I
nice
only
play.
got 5. You got.
I mean, it happened in Berlin, so that helped even more. The fact that it's international. So
Ain't nobody see that game. It don't matter if it was the States, Berlin.
It was on at 11
they
a.m.
saw that
Pacific
play,
time
though.
on Thursday.
They saw that play.
Saw that play. It's the
Like that play
most
for
viewed
sure.
social clip on the NBA app.
Yeah. Not the
85
game.
million views.
I was golfing.
Mr. B, you were impressive. No, everybody's making a big deal about it. Y'all don't care. Y'all just,
Man, it's
It's
Orlando
Tuesday.
versus Magic. I mean, versus Grizzlies.
huh?
What's his name again?
Anthony Black, very good play.
Now we know his name. Anthony
Black.
Black.
Unfortunate.
You think we hear about Anthony Black again?
Yes.
Yeah,
Playing
he's
very well.
talking on motherfuckers.
Playing very well. Gil, you should appreciate Anthony Black. You know why he wears number 0, sir?
What? Because of Gilbert?
Were no other numbers available?
They wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me wear 0 in Orlando.
Yeah.
You are not Anthony Black.
I'm just.
In Orlando.
I'm just ready to go get on Ark Raiders and try to find a dude who stole my gun when I told him I came for peace.
Gil, what, is that a video game?
Yes.
Okay.
It's actually it's life. It's real life. We supposed to be out there farming. If I say I'm here peacefully and I'm picking up my lemons and trying to do my little quest, and you see I got some big stuff back there, that's for them up there.
Having one of them moments.
Nigga, know you limits?
He's talking-
And
You know,
they
the
wait
people
till
in
I
front
get
of the
all the
store
way
that
to
just
the
be
thing
talking.
and they jack me for it.
You know the people in front of the store that just be talking into the limits. Yeah, he on that shit right now. That's the look. You gotta let him be right now. He having a moment. Come on, let's keep it going.
We'll have this conversation again
On
in
that
about
note.
6 months. Okay.
This is a good place for us to wrap up. Make sure you stick around for an all-new episode of the Arena Gridiron coming on right now. But this has been Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoa, whoa! We'll see y'all tomorrow.
are now in the arena. Welcome to Gridiron, presented by Underdog. My name is Kinsey. I'm your host, and joining me today is one of the most prolific figures in the history of sports media and the man who's never lost a debate, Skip Bayless. Super Bowl champion, 5-time Pro Bowler, and 2-time All-Pro cornerback, Aqib Talib. Yeah. Former Commanders head coach and Super Bowl winning coach with the Bucs, one of the league's best offensive minds, Jay Gruden. Yeah. All-Pro, 6-time Pro Bowl defensive tackle, one of the most disruptive D tackles of his generation, Gerald McCoy. Hey. And we have a very, very special guest because he just came off the biggest game ever, a game-saving interception here for the Rams. We have Kurl. Thanks for coming in person. I know you got a busy week. You got to get to the Super Bowl, right?
That's the goal. I appreciate y'all for having me, though.
So speaking of that game-saving, game-turning interception, first of all, you made an amazing catch. It was like a Puka Devontae catch.
That's what I felt like for sure.
It was. But it was also an amazing read on the play. Walk us through what defense was called and what you saw before the snap.
Obviously, it started out with the formation. My dog AP, man, the little meetings we be having on Saturdays. We got a little tail on the shots they like to take. Usually the shots go in one formation, one direction, So when I seen the stem of the receivers, I knew I could open my hip and work that way. And, I was, eyes on Caleb. I knew I had my corner who was going deep, behind me and just took my shot, you know what I'm saying, to slice under it and go get the ball.
You almost ran the route for him.
Just really come down to instincts, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, when I seen that ball, it was that opportunity, to, help my team win the game. So you couldn't.
Were you surprised he went to DJ?
Nah, that's, DJ Moore. He a good player, you know what I'm saying? I feel like in those situations, overtime situations, you go into your best players, and, I read it right, and it all fell in my hands the way it was supposed to.
And it looked like Odunze ran through you guys and might even had a step deep.
Yeah.
Did you look back at the tape?
Yeah, but it at the end of the day, it looked like a dagger concept. Odunze, he's usually just a runoff guy, clearing it up for DJ Moore. Yeah. So, if he would have threw it to 15 and they would have made that play, that was good shit to them. But, I feel like I read the concept real good and just made the play.
You did.
Speaking of AP, man, I got a chance to play for my dog, AP. He a good DB coach. He damn near my age, so we really used to be in there like this. I'm like, AP, let me teach you. How is it playing for my dog, AP?
Man, it's great, man. AP, he one of the best DB coaches I done had, man.
Yeah.
Just the attention to detail he got, you know what I'm saying, and how he comes to work every day, the same every day. He expects greatness from us, and that's what you need, especially as a DB coach. Like, you got a bunch of guys who really competing against each other.
Hell yeah.
But he know how to keep the room together and play together, man. And like I said, we have extra meetings with him, you know what I'm saying, just because he wants us to make plays. He wants his players to get paid. He wants us to make plays, and that's the type of love he has for us.
Cam, I'm big on the journey and preparation. Like, you play in the game, you prep for it, and the end result. So when I say journey, you from where I'm from.
Yeah.
We from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
You from the Gee. For everybody, that's Muskogee, Oklahoma.
Yeah, and
I played with 3 teammates that was from Muskogee, so I know how people view me being from Oklahoma City and, there's no football players in Oklahoma, and I leave from Texas. That's what they do. Cali, Florida, that's what they know. You see me?
Gotta talk about that,
all
man.
my teammates, you was like, this the dude? Oklahoma? So just tell us a little bit about the journey, what it's been like, man, because you come from Muskogee, Oklahoma, and now you're about to play in the NFC Championship with a chance to go to the Super Bowl. Just kind of talk about what that journey's been like.
Man, it's been a crazy journey, man. Just starting back in high school, I graduated in 2017, and I was the first player from my high school to go straight D1 since 2006, man.
Wow. So
just being able to do that, for the city, man, and how they backed me, and I ended up going to the University of Arkansas, played some time there, and I feel like even before I made it to the league, the city just backed me the whole time, you know what I'm saying? Because nobody done it like that, in so long, and just having that support, behind me, it helped me get to where I'm at, and 7th round pick, I knew from day one, just had to get it out the mud, and I feel like that's what I've been doing my whole life, man, and being able to earn a starting spot, my rookie year, and to continue playing, and you know, this my 6th year making a 53-man roster at the training camp as a 7th round pick, you know, so I don't like, you know, take that lightly, you know, because every year I go into training camp as that 7th round pick, you know, it's going to stick by my name, so I got to prove it every year.
Like it.
Yeah.
Coach?
Cam,
Yeah.
NFC Championship, man. You got one eye on that, and you got another eye on your free agents this year, right?
Yeah.
Done a lot of great things, man. A big-time interception. Just tell me about your perseverance, man, being a 7th round pick and how hard it is for you to continue to kick the door in with the limited opportunities you had. You know, there's been guys in front of you. So the reps that you get, how meaningful they are to you and how you've been able to take advantage of them when you get that opportunity in Washington and obviously in LA.
Yeah, like you said, just every rep is meaningful, man, because I done been, you know, the guy's 7th round pick, you know, earned a starting spot, you know, and, you know, they still drafting guys, you know, in my position ahead of me, you know what I'm saying? So just having to fight for it every year, I feel like that built that callous, you know what I'm saying? Just to know, like, I'm not worried about nothing. I know I'm going to go grind. I know I'm going to get it out the mud. Like, and, you know, I got all faith in myself. You know, I got faith in God, you know, and the ability he gave me, and the opportunities he's been giving me, man. I just continue to grind for it.
I want to talk about your team because you're in the locker room with them every day. What makes this Rams team capable of taking it all the way?
I feel like this is the most connected team I've ever been on. Like, you know, it's certain teams, you know, some people talk to some people. Like, this team, like, everybody talk to everybody. Everybody close with everybody. And I feel like that starts at the head with McVay. Like, just how he runs the team, how he runs the building. Everybody got love for everybody. And Stafford, like, it's Matthew Stafford. Like, but he not too cool for nobody. Like, Stafford gonna talk to everybody. He cool. Puka, like, I feel like everybody just down to earth, you know what I'm saying, and know that we need every single guy in the building to, you know, get the job done. I feel like that's the type of relationship everybody got.
You always talk about that on the show.
Hey, that's the key to success. If you don't got that, you don't got shit. Like Coach said, NFC chip coming up. Do your preparation, do it change? Do you do extra? Do you do less? What you do as the games get bigger, how you go about it?
I feel like, you know, you keep it the same to a certain extent, but the intensity, you know, and the urgency got to rise, you know what I'm saying? Just because the type of moment it is, like, you know, this is like since the playoffs started, it's been win or go home. So since the playoffs started, the urgency, the intensity, the attention to detail, it has to rise, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know what play is going to win or lose the game, you know? But like you said, NFC Championship coming up, like, this is the farthest I've ever been in the postseason. Like, I never been in no NFC Championship or nothing, you know what I'm saying? So. Just learning from the guys who've been there before, man, and, you know, just taking opportunity, like, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And, like, every year, NFL teams start over. So you never know, you know, when the next opportunity is going to be to play in this type of game. So just taking advantage of it, man, and just leaving the field with no regrets, for real.
Talk to me about Seattle a little bit. You have to have one eye on Kenneth Walker III, one eye on Smith and Jigba, and you got Cooper Kupp over there. Tell me about your mentality. You just played in Week 18 and lost a heartbreaking overtime loss, but tell me about your mentality going into this game.
You know, Seattle, they got a good team, man. You know what I'm saying? They coach well. They got a defense. The defense is going crazy right now, man. So I feel like this game is going to be whoever defense plays the best. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to make plays for 9. We're going to have to make plays for the offense, you know, to help us score. We might got to score on defense. You know what I'm saying? So it's just going to be a hard-fought game, man. It's going to be a dog fight, man. I feel like we're ready for it, though.
Okay, so you picked off Sam Darnold 4 times at your place and twice up there. And yet you barely won the game at your place and you lost the game in overtime up there. But why have you been so successful picking the ball off against Sam Darnold?
I just feel like, you know, our secondary, like, we know what type of quarterback he is. You know what I'm saying? Our secondary and our D-line pass rush. Like, you know, going back to last year in the wild card, you know, we got after him. The pass rush got after him. We was in Minnesota. And, you know, it's always going to be in the back of his head. You know what I'm saying? So if the D-line can get after him, we can make plays on the ball. That's going to win us the game.
Do you see him get rattled?
I feel like our D-line can rattle any quarterback, man. We got some guys on that D-line, on the edge and in the interior, man. So I feel like our D-line can be X factor for us.
And by the way, on the 1 2-pointer that they somehow scored, where were you on the play when Sam Darnold throws it and hits Jared Verse in the helmet, and the ball's live and it trickles in the end zone? Were you around the ball or did?
Yeah, I actually touched the ball, man. Like, you know, I seen the ball and I tried to go get it. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't come down with it. It was a bunch of bodies right there, but
Charbonnet just
Yeah, man, that was
picked it up.
that was questionable, man, because it took so long for them to, tell us what happened. Like, we ready to go kick the ball off, and they telling us that the 2-point is good. So, it's a little iffy, man, but, that's behind us. We worried about the next game.
All right.
I know you last game. You had an issue with what they said on the other side about y'all secondary.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford, Puka, Vontae, Sean McVay. That's what we hearing about the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Seattle, the defense. If I'm gonna oppose a defense, I'm like, oh, so they the only team with a good defense.
Right, yeah.
I know how he was. I played with him. Is there a chip on y'all shoulder as a defense as a whole? Like, it's cool. Just keep talking about that defense.
Yeah.
Y'all just keep talking about them. But as a whole, are y'all meeting like, we gonna go show them? Because y'all just did it versus Chicago.
Right.
Y'all took it personal. Is there a chip on y'all shoulder going into this game?
No, I feel like since this secondary got together, we had a chip on our shoulder because we don't really got no big-name guys in our secondary. We got a bunch of 6th-round, 7th-round guys playing, undrafted guys playing, So it's been built in us to have a chip on our shoulder, man. And we continue to go out and make plays. Like, we don't need all the limelight. We don't need none of that, man. We just go try to help the team win the game, man. So we're going to go out there. We're going to play our best ball. We're going to make plays on the ball, and we're going to disrupt the game for our offense.
Forbes was a first rounder. Don't even try it.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. He was late
Coach is like, I'm going to call you out.
And I tell you what, we had 13 tackles, game-winning pick. Your name getting on in the playoffs, so there's no limelight shit is finna be over with.
Yeah.
That bag is going the way.
We ain't gonna let that shit change us, though,
shit.
man. We still gonna have that chip on our shoulder, man. We ain't gonna forget where we come from, man.
For real.
How do you guys feel about the Seahawks? Obviously, this is the NFC Championship, but this is also a division rival right here. And you guys split throughout the season. How's the chip going into the Seahawks?
Man, like, we already know what type of game it's gonna be. It's gonna be some bad blood, man. It's been words exchanged over the past 2 games. It's playoff football though. That's what it's supposed to be. It's division rivalry. You know what I'm saying? NFC Championship, like it set itself. The opportunity, and it's gonna set itself. And I feel like we're gonna go out there and we play our game. We're gonna be all good.
Amazing. Well, we appreciate you so much coming on the show. I do. You guys know I picked the Rams to win the Super Bowl. I've been saying that for weeks. I think you guys are just yoked on both sides of the field. So we're excited for you. Thank you so much for coming on.
Appreciate you for having me.
Way to go.
Did you get that gold chain at Arkansas, Washington, or the Rams?
We said what?
That gold.
Oh no, I got it. We ain't had that NIL back then.
It's so great to meet you.
Hey, pleasure.
Nice meeting you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, dog.
Good luck. Go get it done.
Easy.
Good luck, man. Tell Shawnee I said what's up.
I got
And
you.
Aubrey.
I got you.
All right, Cam's got to go get to work because they got a big game this weekend, but we've also got a fun show today, you guys. Fernando Mendoza proved he's expected to go #1 in the 2026 NFL Draft, and the Heisman Trophy winner made huge plays in the 4th quarter to lead Indiana to a national championship. That was wild. And the coaching carousel is starting to go round and round, and we break down 3 of the earliest hires. And then Steelers haven't filled a role yet, and major questions right now is, who's going to be the new coach, and are they going to want Aaron Rodgers? But first, let's get into last night's game because it was the Natty. We don't normally talk about college football on the show, but we got to talk about that because I'm just so impressed with Fernando Mendoza. How can you not love this guy? All eyes were on the Heisman Trophy winner, and he is definitely going to go #1 in my eyes. And he led Indiana to the first team since 1894 to go 16-0. So impressive. One play in particular stood out to why there was so much hype around him. Let's take a look because 4th down, Mendoza took the snap. It's on himself, running for not only first down, but touchdown. Reaching for that. Look at his parents.
That was a hell of a run.
Hell of a run.
Dang.
Bro, tough as shit.
So, Jay, I need to know, did Fernando Mendoza prove that he should be the #1 overall pick?
To me, prove that there should be a statue of him. His jersey should be retired tomorrow in Indiana. Period, tomorrow. Just retire it and give him a statue right now. What he did at Indiana, the success they had, him and Coach Cignetti, is unbelievable accomplishment. I mean, at Indiana, my dad was at Indiana for 5 years. We
Was he? Wow.
barely won a game.
Wow.
You know, it it was so bad they'd take a picture of the scoreboard if we led Ohio State 3-0 in the first quarter. That's how bad it was.
When you're
Yeah, when I was little. Of course.
kid.
Yeah. But to say he should be the number 1 overall pick, I think that would be insulting the process of the draft. You know what I mean? You have to go through your process. You have to see his whole body of work. You have to get to know the kid, watch him throw in person. Now, based on what he's done in his production, hell yeah. If I'm the Raiders, I'm excited as hell to get a guy that loves football, that's a great competitor, and has won games despite, a lot of issues around him. Maybe not the best talent around him, what have you, but he's figured out a way to win games in very tough situations at a school that is not known for winning. So based on that, I'd say yes, but I would be disrespecting the profession of evaluating if I just said, oh, hell yeah, take him number 1. I got to watch him throw the ball. I got to see how he interacts with people in the meeting room. Everything points to hell yes, he's a great kid, but let's go through the process first. What an impressive story. It's unbelievable what Indiana did and Coach Cignetti and Mendoza. You can't be more impressed. You can't be more excited about his future. But let's just take our time, take a deep breath. A lot of owners and a lot of GMs make quick decisions. Let's take that guy. But still, go through the process. Probably 95%, yes, he's number 1 pick, but let's just make sure we go through all the process of the draft. Pro day, workouts, all that.
I think that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to do all this extra. Let's make him do this, and let's just measure his arms and measure
jump
his
through the
feet.
hoops and
I didn't say all that now. He's big enough.
See how big his hands are.
He's got all the intangibles. I got that. But still, let's just go through it. But yeah, I said 95%.
Bro is the Heisman Trophy winner. That means he's the best player in college football. He is the national champion. Bro beat Oregon twice. He beat O State, Alabama.
He didn't lose.
And Miami. Like, he served everybody from, give me the best team from your conference, we serving them. Like, he proved that he's the best quarterback in college football. The number 1 team in the draft, they need a quarterback. So, hell yeah, that's your quarterback right there. He don't have to do shit. He could come with headphones and jewelry on like Shador, and you still should pick his ass. Fuck everything.
You're probably right, but I still would like to see him throw and get to know the kid. I'm just saying, just go through the process.
Bro handled the media like none other. You know what I'm saying?
He's a great kid.
You ain't got to worry about if this dude going to be there in the offseason, April, May, June, July. You ain't got to worry about if he going to be there or not. He's going to be there. He extremely smart. He going to be able to handle any playbook you put in front of him. I feel like he loved the game. You see how he act after the games. He loved football. I mean, if I'm starting a team, I'm trying to start it with him. And on the field, he hella accurate, and he throw a fucking amazing back shoulder. That's an unguardable ball by corner. If you could throw a back shoulder that damn good, hey, I'm telling you, that throw right there going to translate to the league. He going to be a damn good back shoulder thrower. He going to need a damn good back shoulder catcher, and that shit going to translate to the league. If I was drafting number 1, it's a no-brainer, bro. I don't even want you to do shit. You ain't got to do the combine. You ain't got to interview. I already seen everything I need to see.
Well, there have been other successful quarterbacks in the history of football that have not been very good in the NFL, right? So I'm just saying, go through the process. I said 95%, yes, he's going to be the number 1 overall pick, but still I would like to see teams do their due diligence and put the work in. And then take him number 1.
And measure his hands, okay.
Yeah, measure his hands.
Are you going to hate on him? Don't do
No,
this.
I don't hate
okay,
on
good.
nobody. I wish everybody success.
But you got a job to do, right?
I got a job to do.
That cleared.
If I'm the Raiders, who are one of the big 5 in the NFL, Raiders, 49ers, Pittsburgh, Cowboys, and San Fran. Those are big 5 organizations. You picked up your organization, you left Oakland and came to Vegas. Over the last 4 years, you've had 3 head coaches and 3 GMs. So now you have the first overall pick, and you have to make a great decision. If you miss on this, you could set your organization back another 5 years.
Yeah.
Mendoza played great. He managed everything excellent. We seen the results of NIL and transfer portal. This team had age group that was the same age as NFL teams. They were very well coached. All of that. I never seen anything where I was like, you know what? Leverage that guy for the next 5 years. Is he a good player? Yes. But this is something that if you are not absolutely sure that that is the guy, you don't just take him just because he's the best available. They are in a different situation than most organizations. 3 head coaches and 3 GMs over the last 4 years. Y'all been missing on everything. So this is, if you want, you got to bring in right head coach. But this pick and what you do with it is too important. So if you are not absolutely sure that this is the guy, you don't take him. Because you can take that first overall pick, you can bring in the segue guy and wait till next year. You can use that pick and get more pieces and then go next year. If you believe he's the guy, that's great. I didn't see anything all season where I'm like, you know what? He's a can't-miss pick. He's really good. He
His
played
ball,
well.
his ball placement ain't second to none.
I've seen a lot of good, great ball placement.
Like who?
Over
like
the
more?
years. You want me? I mean, I could go down the list of 20 years of great ball placement.
Like who?
We've seen great ball placement.
Who?
I would have to go over the list, but we talking about right now. We're talking about right now.
Bro, you ain't seen a list of great ball placement. I promise you that.
We have. I
You
played with
haven't.
one. I played with one. He was the first overall pick. He had phenomenal ball placement.
Who is that?
Sam Bradford. He's phenomenal ball placement. You're a lie if you say he didn't. You watched him. You watched him. He had phenomenal ball placement.
Yeah,
He
but
the
he
first
was
overall pick.
highly injury prone.
Yeah, see, he got a asterisk next to his name because he was highly injury prone.
That's fine. Y'all talking about a bunch of stuff that I ain't say. I said you have to be absolutely sure. If you are, take him. If you're not, then
I feel like his ball placement was second to none is since Burrow. Like, he ain't been a quarterback who come out and put the ball in spots that he want to put the ball in like this dude. What you think, Coach?
No, he's absolutely accurate. This is talking about games. I saw the Oregon game, and I saw the Miami game, and I saw a couple games in between. In order to draft a quarterback number one, you just don't go say, hey, God, that's a great back shoulder throw. You got to watch his entire process at Cal. You got to check him out at Indiana and see how he's improved. He's an older kid, too. You know, he's not 21 years old. So there's a lot of things you got to evaluate. Now, I'm not saying that he doesn't deserve to be number one. He probably does. But go through the process. Interview the kid. Watch him work out. Throw it. Let's go.
And what was the jump? I mean, we talked about him earlier in the year. You said, why didn't we know him at Cal? You said he didn't have that win ability. Well, you just seen him win, but let's go all the way through. Let's go back. He went from 20-something or whatever he had touchdowns all the way to 41. Is that team? Is that coaching? Is that who he's around? There's a lot to think about right here.
There's a lot
I mean, you can't deny the coaching for sure.
It ain't just he's the one. Think about what the Raiders are dealing with it right now. You miss on this pick,
It ain't been a
Tip,
team
how
who
do you
done
feel?
that since damn 1970s or some shit, or 2002 or some shit crazy.
Done what?
Just undefeated all the way.
No,
to
Yale,
since
1847.
Yeah, like I'm talking about something crazy.
1894.
or
No, win
Period.
games.
Undefeated.
To go
win the chip.
undefeated was 1894, the last
You
time.
feel me? Like, it ain't been a team who done that. Like,
Okay, so
if you think the quarterback ain't got nothing to do with that, then shit.
I watched him throw enough. I don't need to see him throw,
Me neither.
you know, to air. I
Right.
don't need to. I saw it again and again and again. I watched him all year, watched every playoff game. He is deadly accurate. He doesn't have a bazooka, but he's got plenty of arm to make it big at the next level. And his decision-making was absolutely impeccable. But last night, for the first time all year, I saw two edge rushers get after his butt in the first half. And they were all over, and he took some shots. And Cignetti complained about it in his walkaway interview at halftime, said that he took 3 personal fouls that weren't called. I saw 1. But he showed me some toughness. And I didn't think he played well enough to win the Heisman, and I'm biased because Diego Pavia should have won the Heisman. If you look at the degree of difficulty and the numbers that he put up with legs and arm, he should have run away with the Heisman. But he did win it, and then he did something that I've never seen a Heisman Trophy winner do. Usually they struggle after they win it because they got big target on their back and they never seem to live up to the Heisman. He not only lived up, he got better through the playoffs. His best games were each of his playoff games, including last night in the second half when he threw 2 back shoulders that were just unstoppable. That Charlie Becker he catches everything within 10 yards of him. But the second back shoulder, he made a nice catch, but it was a nice throw. And then it's 4th and 4 at the 12, and Cignetti sends the field goal team out and then says, no, I told my staff before the game, I'm just going to go for it. Let's just go for it. And he put the ball in that kid's hands. And the kid said after the game, Mendoza said, they told me man or zone, if I see man, stay with the play and run it. If I see zone, check to the throw. And he said he saw zone and just said, screw it, I'm just going to go. And he did his little retreat and go. And if you look at the play, he runs over the linebacker, just flat out ran him over. This is a 6'1", 230-pound linebacker, and he trucked him, and then did a 360 and wheeled himself into the end zone. That was highly impressive because that's for the game. Okay, so I've seen enough that, and by the way, Tom Brady, and he's the primary decision maker for the Raiders, and his owner, Mark Davis, were on the sideline. So they're checking him out up close and
very
personal.
up close.
Okay, so my only two concerns would be this, and you mentioned Cal. So look at what he did at Cal. So he started for 2 years there, and obviously the talent level and the coaching not even close to this. But he goes 6-7 and 6-7 as the starter at Cal. And the first year, he's a freshman, but he throws 14 touchdowns to 10 picks. And the second year, 16-6. So he's getting better, and his percentage got better. Then he goes from 16 to 6 touchdowns at Indiana. This year, he goes to 41-6. 41-6? Okay, we're about to get to Cignetti and what he did for that program. This was a machine that he was playing for. It was, I'll just give my answer away on the next one. I'm going to go first on the next question.
Go ahead,
but this was the best coach, best prepared college football or pro football team I have ever seen. He turned it into a machine that absolutely destroyed Alabama and the second time and the first time, but just destroyed Oregon. And last night they were up against a team with a bunch of NFL players on it, and it stayed closer than I thought it would. Much respect to the U, but you have to ask, is in part Fernando Mendoza a product of the machine? Like he's got all the working parts around him. Everything is perfect, and those running backs run their asses off. That little Kalen Black, he just bangs it in the middle, and he's like 5'9", 210, and it's just hard to get him on the ground because he runs so hard. So he had all the right pieces. He had a great offensive line. You have to wonder, well, is it in part him just being a product of that? And then his interviews, they're a little goofy giddy to me, and I saw 1,000 of them, and after a while I started to say, that's just who he is. I think he's just that way because his teammates seemed to love him. They didn't think he was fake or phony, and I think that's just his exuberance, just the way he is. And I like his spiritual toughness and background. I'm great with all that. So all the intangibles are there. You just have to ask yourself, if you put him on the Raiders in a rebuild, will he get exposed? Because in the first half last night, he threw some off-target passes because he was under duress, man. He was getting his butt kicked. And yet he stood tall, he stood strong, he kept jumping back up and making another pass and another play. So he showed me a lot, and my gut feeling right now is that he would be worth the first pick in the draft.
Yeah, you can't deny the guys in the league when they're D linemen all over him, they're not throwing passes
If you're the Vegas Raiders, you're backed into a corner. You have basically no choice. I'm just saying do your work because when you don't have a quarterback, you got to keep swinging for the fences. There's no doubt about it. So you got the quality of kid, you got the production, you got the way he's gotten better throughout his career. So there's really no doubt he's going number one. But you still got to put the work in and do it. There might be some other players in this draft that might be pretty damn good that you might say, whoa, but
maybe not quarterbacks, but
maybe not quarterbacks. Yeah. So anyway, I love the kid, what he's all about, what he accomplished, and it's historic what he's done. I mean, it's historic. So. And if you're the Raiders, Tom Brady, he mentioned, they need a quarterback. It's a no-brainer for them. But just be sure, Raiders, be sure. I've been in situations where this is a no-brainer. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
but that's going to happen every year.
Who was that, Coach?
No, I'm talking about in the NFL, not just mine. In the NFL.
Skip said he was under duress in the first half, and he had some off-target throws. He still was up 10-0 at the half.
Yeah.
He still was up 10-0 at the half. Then he came out, scored 17 in the next half.
He did.
Like, man, listen.
Against that.
System, no system players, grown men. If a tight end is right here
and I'm looking downfield, I don't like it, and I come to throw it to him, it's a guy breaking on it this way, and I put it on his right shoulder, that ain't no system.
Yeah.
If I got to throw it back shoulder, full speed timing, and I throw it in a perfect spot where the DB can't touch it, only my receiver going to catch it or it's going to be incomplete. That ain't no system. That's you. It's
They
a lot of
do a lot of
quarterbacks
RPOs. They do a lot of completion, easy completion type plays. Which
Who don't?
Well, exactly right.
Well,
Which is
who
a credit
wouldn't?
to Cignetti and the offensive coordinator. Mike Shanahan's done a great job. And but yeah, it's all relative. You got to take a look at it, but you can't argue the production. I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying, just work the son of a gun out.
Yeah.
RPOs.
You're traumatized.
Yeah, just,
RPOs
the entire league in the history of the league. You'd be stupid if you just say, "Oh, he's a surefire number one pick." I mean, go back in the history of the league. Ryan Leaf was a surefire number one pick.
Of course, you ain't gonna be right on
Jamarcus
everyone.
Russell was a surefire number one overall
Jared
pick.
Goff was too.
Yeah,
and this one.
Sam Darnold was too. And then he failed, then he had to come back.
It's a whole lot of them
Johnny Manziel.
who hit just fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield. It's a whole lot of them who just
Well,
fine.
hey, I watched Tom Brady play a great Orange Bowl game against Alabama. I watched every snap of it, and I said, God, he can play. And he went in the 6th round, and the rest is all-time history.
Right.
Okay.
Well, quarterback is the hardest position, I think, in any sport to play, and you need to be smart and you need to be coachable. This kid is he already has his business degree. Now he's getting his MBA from Indiana. He's a smart guy. He's clearly coachable because what has his coach done? So I do want to dive into his coach because it's obviously a 50-50 here, but Curt Cignetti. Indiana hasn't won more than 7 games since 1993. And then Cignetti shows up, and they had an 11-win season and a 16-win season. Cignetti is now the hottest coaching name in the country. He did have an introductory press conference 2 years ago, and this is what he had to say. I love
Well, when you recruit them, how do you sell your vision of your culture? I mean, what's the...
Who are you talking about? The high school guys, the transfers, who?
All of the above. I mean, how do you...
It's pretty simple. I win.
And that's true.
Yeah, and he has
like
backed
me.
that up.
Yep.
He sound like me. Shit. Hey, I win, bro.
So earlier this week when he was asked about the NFL, Cignetti said, I'm not an NFL guy. I made that decision a long time ago, but Skip, should an NFL team pay him whatever it takes to hire Cignetti?
And I would if I ran an NFL.
You would?
Fuck no.
I was there when Jimmy Johnson walked in the door in Dallas and when he walked out the door in Dallas, and I watched it happen and unfold, and a lot of people don't think college coaches can translate. This guy could translate if he so chose, and he's just sworn up and down and pledged allegiance to college football in Indiana. So it sounds like it's not going to happen. I would try because I think he would translate supremely to the NFL. I'm going to say it again, as I just said. I have never seen a college or pro football team better coached than this one was. Better prepared, better strategized in all 3 phases, because the key play of the game last night was the block punt for a touchdown. I like him as a commander, as an authority figure, as a disciplinarian, as a teacher, as a driving force of a team that, as Jay said, accomplished something that's just impossible what they did. Because even the 3 years before he got there, they went 2-10, 4-8, and 3-9. And then you just said he walks in the door and he won. And he won, and he won, and he won. And they dominated these playoffs. You just said it was still 10-0 at halftime, and then they go put up 17 in the second half. They destroyed Alabama. They destroyed Oregon. And he created a machine unlike any I have ever seen. And there's some genius level to this guy that I think is rare. And was he lost at James Madison for a while? Look what he did. They went 52-9. He wins. And I promise you it would translate to the next level. If you gave him the Buffalo job right now and you gave him Josh Allen, they would win at least 2 Super Bowls, I believe, because he would just turn it right around. Whatever is missing in Buffalo, the edge with which he coaches, and he coaches with scary sort of edge to him. He is locked in. His players fear him and they love him. And that's the beautiful sort of Jimmy Johnson combination. And Aqib is scoffing at me, but I'm just telling you, if he got a shot, he would run with it. He would win, just like Lieb always won.
Well, I think it's a success rate of this happening. Won a national championship. The goal is to win a Super Bowl, right?
That's it.
That's it,
Yeah.
right? Not
That's it.
come in and win a bunch of games. That'd be good.
Yeah.
How many people did that? Jimmy Johnson, Barry Switzer, he
Yeah.
took over Jimmy Johnson's team, and Pete Carroll. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the whole list. The people don't understand is coaching college kids and grown millionaires. I'm married with 5 kids.
They're grown millionaires now.
They are.
This
Hey,
is-
Gerald.
I'm married
Go,
with
what, time
5
out. Time
I'm
out. The
married-
average age of the Indiana football
Yeah,
team.
how many of them are married
Wait a
with 5
second.
kids?
Time out. Time out. It's 24 years of age.
How many of them
Yeah,
are
that
married
says
with
a
all
lot
these
about the machine
children?
he created.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
All
That
right.
ain't they all. That's just people staying around the NIL, the transfer portal.
Yeah.
That's cool. That is not how you running college is completely different than running the NFL. It's not the same.
Yeah.
It is just not the same.
Coach,
So,
you
I
obviously-
If I'm
believe
the
he
owner
should
of the
be-
NFL team that just fired my coach, and I go to my GM, I said, give me your list of candidates. And if he's not the number one candidate, I fire the damn GM.
Thank you.
He's the number one candidate
Thank
I'm calling. Nobody can accomplish what he accomplished in Indiana. Nobody.
Nobody.
This is the greatest
Nobody.
accomplishment in the history of football.
He better be bringing
What he did at Indiana is the greatest accomplishment ever in
He
football.
better be bringing Mark Cuban with him.
I don't give a damn.
better have Mark
I'm
Cuban
calling
coming with you, too, in the
He's
league.
probably going to say no, but I'm calling him first. And if he says no,
Like,
fine, then
bro.
I'll go to my second list
I don't-
and call Salah.
Yeah.
Salah. I'll call the guy at Green Bay. I'll call
Give me
whoever.
Hafley.
I don't-
Give me Hafley.
Yeah,
I
give me
want
Hafley.
Give me
I don't doubt-
Hafley.
I
Give me
don't-
Cignetti.
Half-ass Hafley. I want half-ass.
I don't doubt
hire-
that.
Yeah, I mean, what are the other
I'm not-
options?
I'm not saying
Come on.
he's not a
Let me
good
go
coach.
rehire Mike
but-
McDaniel again.
All right.
I'm going to call that son of a bitch first.
Send me
right.
to Indiana with that same team and
And-
Mark Cuban, and we will win the chip. That's
Okay.
like saying Cignetti. If Cignetti, you switch him. Cignetti, you go to Miami.
How many 5
and-
stars did Indiana have compared to Miami? Compared to Alabama?
if he
Compared
go
to Oregon?
So,
Yeah.
so
They had the least amount of 5 stars of all those programs. They
They-
still
and
beat
they-
their ass.
yeah.
no, they got grown ass man. You just said it. The average, what's the
5
average age?
stars.
What's the average
Okay,
age?
so you got
24.
5 stars coming out of high school, 18.
Right.
You got 24-year-olds
You tell me
playing
Oregon,
college
Miami, and
football.
Alabama doesn't have anybody over 22?
Yeah.
This
they all
many?
do.
They have a few. They
We
have a
can't-
lot.
Okay,
Man.
he's a great coach.
I mean, it's not like
He's
you guys
a
are
phenomenal
great bearded
coach. He's a
old
phenomenal
men.
coach. We know that. But what we just
Who
seen
gets these
is where
players?
college
Look who.
football is headed. He
Bro.
figured it out early.
That's it.
He said, "I'm gonna get the oldest guys who played the most." That's why the NIL transfer portal changed college football.
I'm gonna go
he
get-
figured it out. He said,
I'm gonna
"Man,
go get
get all these
25
old
guys
kids that
from
can
James
play.
Madison.
Coach them up, and we gonna win."
I brought 25
He
guys
did.
with me
He
from
brought
James Madison.
25.
Who gives
That
James
is a
Madison?
fact.
We're beating
So-
Oregon by
Yeah.
50. We're
Like
beating
50.
Alabama by
You know
40.
why? You
Yeah.
know why?
They just won a national
Out of them
championship.
25 guys, is 22 of them the starters?
It
Them
might be.
25 backups who just know the system.
How many of
Y'all
those?
fucking backups who know the system.
How
All
many
the
of the
starters.
Indiana players could start at Alabama? That's what I
All
want
the
to know.
starters is the ones who Mark Cuban went and cut the fucking checks to.
Yeah.
Y'all was guys who fit. You can go to the league right now and be a 5th, 6th round pick. Come over here, I get a million.
But you
You can go to
Ohio
the league and be a
State's
5th,
cutting
6th round
the
pick.
checks, too. They got big
So if
checkbooks. They're all
Cignetti go
cutting the
coach
checks.
Miami would have won the chip.
Oh, my. Like,
you look
run
at-
away with
okay.
it.
Hey,
So
you crazy
Miami
as hell.
was the same.
Cignetti is
Miami
the
had a
product
bunch
of
of
having
old
an
guys, too.
old ass
Okay.
team
It's the
and a
formula.
good ass quarterback. If you switch them coaches, then Miami Cristobal would have had a chip. You go give him 25-year-olds and the best quarterback in college football. Like, bro, that shit, players play.
Beck is 50.
He ain't doing
Beck is-
what did he do that was so outrageous? He
Beck-
RPO'd through hitches.
Beck graduated
he threw
3
back
years
shoulders.
ago. Beck
He ain't do
graduated-
nothing major.
Beck graduated 3 years ago at Miami. He's 27 years old, damn near. That's what I'm saying.
And his teammates was old too. That's why they was the last two standing.
Exactly.
They had the oldest teams.
They was the
They
oldest
had the
two
most
teams.
experience.
You get a whole bunch
They
of
played the most football.
NFL rookies.
That's what I'm saying.
They're gonna be more disciplined. They're gonna be stronger.
That's
They're gonna
what
be
I'm
more
saying.
physical. Like, bro, it's not rocket science. I guarantee you, Power 4 football gonna turn to 23, 24, and 25-year-olds. All the other shit
That's
gonna
where
be
it's
young
headed.
boys.
He figured it out
It's
early.
just where college football
That's
is
where
going
college
now.
football is headed.
Yeah.
Why am I gonna rush to the league like the kid in Oregon? Why am I gonna rush to the league? I don't even know if I'm ready. Well, I don't need to. I'm making $5 million.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rush to the league and struggle? No, I'm just here and make $5 million.
Rush
If
to
it don't
the
work,
league and
and
make
party in
700,000.
you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
bro.
Like,
But what?
nah, man, no, I just keep playing college football. I keep
Yeah.
telling y'all,
Party,
there's a
being
lot
a
of
cool
great
guy in
players in
college.
college football, but there's a reason I call it glorified high school football. Because that jump way up here, your what we would look at, if we look at that guy's like, oh, he ain't whatever. At the NFL, That dude is destroying everybody in college football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a different level up here. You
Okay,
just
well-
heard Cam talk about
And you
his
guys
journey.
stepped on the field. You've been through it. Okay.
Yeah, but you guys sound just like the Dallas Cowboy veterans when Jimmy walked in and said, we're going to do this, this, and this. And they said, that's high school shit. We don't do it. We don't play that game.
How many-
And guess
how long
what?
ago
They
was
were
that?
all gone within a year.
How many people
and guess
have done
what?
it since Jimmy Johnson?
In 3 years, the Cowboys won the Super Bowl.
How many people have done it since Jimmy Johnson? Barry Switzer, who
Yeah.
took over Jimmy Johnson's
just
team.
saying.
and-
How many chips have Cignetti won?
Chips?
How many teams are there in Division I
Like
football?
national championships.
Why couldn't Purdue,
for
Michigan
the
State,
league that he
Texas
was in?
Tech,
How many championships has James Madison
Colorado
won?
State, all these other teams
Did they
do
win
what
a chip
Cignetti
every
did.
year?
They went 52-9.
Did they win a chip
I
every
don't know
year?
what they're not Division One when he got there.
Well, wait, Division Two. Did they win a Division
Michigan,
Two?
South Carolina, Arkansas, all these teams, they could have done the same thing as Cignetti.
How many chips
They
did this
could've done-
motherfucker got?
Well, he got the biggest one ever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
He's
what he got.
28-2 in 2 years at Indiana.
I ain't
don't know
saying
if
nothing
you
about
understand.
Indiana. That's a great NIL play. He figured it out. He got Mark Cuban. They did their
He's
motherfucking
the only
thing.
coach in college football that figured out the NIL program. Then all the other coaches in college football should be fired. Because that's what college
He
football
just
is.
went in a different direction with it.
Okay.
Everybody
Wait,
else
wait.
want to pay 5 stars. He paid
Time out.
5-year guys.
How many first-round picks other than Mendoza do you think Indiana will have this coming draft? How many first-rounders? Or, for that matter, how many second-rounders? Because I don't
Well,
think
how
they'll
many
have...
NFL players? I bet you they got 12 NFL players on that roster.
Man, I don't think they have 12.
12.
I just
Man, you
don't.
crazy
I don't-
as shit.
No,
Man, you gotta
I'm
give
not
credit.
crazy.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
think you know.
gotta give the man credit.
I don't think you know Indiana.
give the man
You
credit.
don't- wait a second. You always tell me you don't watch
I
college
don't,
football.
but it don't take
Okay,
long
well
to
then,
fucking look at their roster. I see.
How do you know?
I'm looking at them right now. I don't gotta watch all year. I watch them in the playoffs. That's
Okay.
it. Like these are NFL guys. Oh, he gonna get a shot. 5, the corner. He gonna be playing nickel for somebody in the league.
he
the
will.
center gonna be playing nickel for somebody in the league.
Maybe.
Both running backs gonna be playing for somebody in the
will.
league.
I
The
agree.
quarterback gonna be playing.
Yeah.
Both receivers gonna be playing for somebody in the league.
I'm not
Like, come on,
sure
bro. And I
about-
ain't even got to the defense
I'm
yet.
not sure about both receivers.
Man,
I'm
both of
just
the
not.
receivers gonna be a fifth.
know.
So
A
if
fifth
you
receiver on somebody's
so
team
if
in the
you
league.
are
Maybe a
a
fifth
18, 19-year-old 5-star, okay? Let's talk about college football. You still going to class. You 23, 24-year-old, you done with class. I just play football.
None,
All I gotta
hey,
do is coach 'em
Gerald,
up.
wake up. Nobody goes to class anymore. They
Hey,
don't.
hey, but I'm saying, you ain't got
They are
nothing else
paying
to do.
somebody to do it for them.
Or
You ain't got
They
nothing
got
else to
$5
do.
million bucks on the
Come
NIL.
on, stop.
It's act like Indiana's
How
only
much
team that has
football have these
24-year-olds.
guys played? A
You
lot.
act like you ain't seen the stats. Indiana got 60 guys who from 23 to 25. The next team got 12. Like, come on, bro. That's a big difference, Jay. That's a big difference, bro. It is.
40
Like, I was a
plus-
totally different nigga when I was
40
24
40
than I was
plus
when I was
guys
18.
Know that
over the age
every
of
other
22?
college team in the country could have done the same thing?
Yeah, so if somebody got to figure it out. Cignetti, let's clap it up for him. He figured out the new science.
Yeah.
Now every team in the league
Why?
is gonna say, don't go to the league yet. I could get you another year and I could pay you $1 million.
Yeah.
Don't go be a 5th, 6th round pick. Come here, let me give you $1 million. And that's what all the guys gonna start doing.
Jay, 40
They ain't
plus
rocket
guys
science.
over the age of 22? 40
Pretty good.
plus? That's a...
Like, hey, you don't got that. Oh, shit, we probably got 8 guys who 22. You feel me? We don't got a player who 24
Right.
on our entire roster.
Well, the
Okay.
good thing about that is the older
We got
kid,
our quarterback.
If
We
you
got
get a
one.
younger kid has like 3 years left, you're going to jump in the portal anyway. So it's good to get older guys on your football team.
Exactly. We ain't saying
Win
that. We ain't saying
16 games in a national championship. Hell,
we ain't saying he did the wrong thing.
No,
we saying he
he's a
figured
great-
it out.
Okay.
figured
So,
out
so let me
college
ask you.
football.
I'm going to jump ahead a question. Do you think Hafley was a great hire in Miami because you know him, right?
I think it was cool.
Cool.
I think it was solid.
This
Cool
is
out.
the head of
Because-
your organization. It was cool.
Because he went to Green Bay. He built a nice little defense there. He a good defensive mind.
Okay.
And shit, I know him personally. You a social, you a lively guy. See you in the room with
Okay.
professionals. You know what I'm saying? You look like you can handle it. And shit.
Okay.
That's the guy
So,
you
time
respect.
out.
You
So-
coached against NFL guys. You coached against NFL systems.
Okay,
And were
so-
successful.
so
So I
Ha-
mean, it's a chance. It's a chance he could be good.
Okay, so Hafley goes to Boston College and becomes the head coach, and he goes 22 and 26 as the head coach in 4 years, and they finish in the ACC 6th, 7th, and 9th. And off that, he goes back to pro football and winds up sooner than later as the head coach of the Miami Dolphins, and you say better than Cignetti.
I ain't say he better than Cignetti.
Well, I think you were laughing at Cignetti making the transition.
Kind of did. He kind of he kind of did.
I like him as the hire.
You like him as the hire?
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Who? All his Hafley, because all his experience.
What
he done been in
experience?
college. He didn't be because of what he's been around. Okay, he's going to a team that needs a complete culture shift. All right, he's been around a lot of top coaches. He's been around Kyle Shanahan with the culture shift. He was in Tampa when he seen Schiano come in, so he seen, well, don't do it like that. But Schiano, you see what he did? That do work. Now he's around Matt LaFleur. He's had a lot of offensive minds he's been around, so I know the offensive coordinator I want to be around.
He coached against the offense.
Thank you. And then people need to understand being a head coach is more, Jay knows, is more than just, okay, this portion of it. He's going back to Florida. You got to know how to handle the heat, the humidity, all of that stuff. Controversy. You still got to deal with Tyreek Hill. We got to find a quarterback. How do we deal with that? People forget he was coaching in San Fran when the Kaepernick stuff was going on. It's different being outside looking in, but when you're in the building and you see how to deal with controversy, all of that comes into play with experience. Now he had top defenses. He's going to go there, adjust the defense. I got to worry about the offense. I'm going to bring in the right guy because I done seen my man from Ohio State. What's the head coach of Ohio State? Ryan Day. He was with Ryan Day. He done seen Chip Kelly. He done been with LaFleur. He done been with Shanahan. I done seen all these different minds. Now I know what works, what don't, what do I have, what don't I have. He got experience.
And on top of that, in 2024, Green Bay was the 6th overall defense.
That's what I'm
sixth
saying.
in scoring defense. This year, shit, they was top 5 before Parsons got hurt.
Parsons got
and then
hurt.
They
But
fell to 11th.
they finished 12th this year.
They finished
overall.
12th, and they finished
finished
11th in scoring defense.
Okay,
You gotta
but
know how
bad.
to lead men. He's done it. He's done
the
it.
defense actually got worse with Micah this year. They're statistically they got a little
It
worse.
went from 5th to 12th.
Even with him.
But
while he
that's
was
at
there.
the end. Even with
Okay.
him, no, they was not 11th.
No.
They was not 11th when Parsons got hurt.
He got
they was
hurt.
like
They
number
was-
5 defense.
When he got hurt,
We
they was
fin-
still
but
top 6.
That's what I'm saying. It was like number 5 or 6 when Parsons got
Okay,
hurt.
so how many chips does Hafley have?
He don't got none.
Oh, okay. Well then, bingo.
He's coaching in the
Yeah.
NFL.
I mean, Cignetti,
Well, how do you
bro.
hire-
Cignetti, man, listen, man. I could have went and coached that Indiana team, and we'd have won a fucking chip.
I just
Put
threw
it
up.
like that.
I just threw up in
You?
my mouth. There's
I throw up in my mouth when I look at your resume. What you talking about?
Lord have mercy.
I mean,
You
can
might
go
not have won a
coach-
chip there because the respect level ain't there. They're gonna respect me. I don't know if
Oh,
they're gonna
okay.
respect you. So
They probably won't. No, they probably
I throw
won't.
up in my mouth when I look at your resume. So
Okay, good.
You feel me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Keep throwing up in your mouth.
Hey, I think you'd be a
just
great
did it again.
defensive coordinator for an NFL team today.
Right.
You could walk in the door with the Dallas Cowboys and turn it around.
Yep.
But if you had to run the whole show, that's a whole different beast.
It is.
It's hard, man. To be a commanding officer and deal with all the psychological and personal problems that you have to deal with. I think this guy is
So,
a powerhouse.
But he is. But he
Yeah.
did it at that level. So you got Hafley, who, again, I told you, he was the DB's coach in Tampa with Schiano there. You know, we
Yep.
dealt with there. We dealt with all the controversy of the Mercer and all that. He was in the building when that happened.
Yeah.
You said know how to deal with controversy.
Yeah.
See, he's seen it all. He dealt with the scandal of Ben. The Bucks getting sued by
know.
all these players,
Yeah,
all that. Then he dealt with the Kaepernick.
Okay,
He's
he's seen it all, but he didn't do it all.
But you don't know,
Okay.
if you're outside the building, you don't know what it takes or have seen how to deal with it. If you're in the building, you can say, well, that worked. I would have done that. That didn't work. He's been around it, outside looking in.
So was Indiana not the best team in college football? Like, if you just, like...
Okay, they were 100 to 1 shot to win the championship.
I mean,
before
that's
the year
just
started.
odds. That's
100 to 1.
before we
I know,
even know
but
what you got. We got all these guys, put them together. This team ain't the same team as the Indiana team last year. This is new guys. This is a portal field league. This is a brand new guy. At you look at the final result of it, would you not look at that and say, damn, these boys is bigger, stronger? That's just a better team. They look better than Miami last night.
They look better coached than Miami.
Better coach. What's they doing coaching wise? Like 4th down, this ain't coaching. 4th down, we run a dive. Knock their ass back. That ain't no fucking coaching.
What?
That's, bro, y'all is 24. These some little ass babies. Go knock their ass off the ball.
You mean on the quarterback draw?
I'm talking about on everything. They went for it. When Miami going for it, they getting stopped on 4th and 1. What was Indiana D-line doing that was so good at coaching? That wasn't no fucking coaching. That was knock these little ass niggas off the ball. Was it not?
If you watch Indiana, if you
Not
watch
Miami
got 4
off
or
the
5
ball.
first
Miami
timers on
was
defense.
getting knocked off the ball by Indiana. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
but the 2 edge rushers for Miami, I'd take them both in the first
where
round.
were they running?
I'm not saying
They were.
Okay.
They were the reason that you said the quarterback was getting beat up last night,
Yeah.
right? Okay, what's the remedy for that? Hand the ball off. You can't do that unless you are moving people off the ball. They were
Okay.
running.
No,
That's what saved them.
Bro, they
Because they
started
could
toting
run the
that bitch
ball.
off.
That's what I'm saying.
and they were stopping Miami run to Fletcher. He got loose a couple times, but they were early in the game, bro. They had 0. They was going for it on 4th downs, getting their shit stuffed. Like, cause these dudes were just bigger, more physical, older.
They're not more physical than Miami.
They
My
look more
God.
physical than them to you.
Did you see those? Miami will have 6 or 7 players off the defense go pretty high in the draft.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
But Indiana looked like a more physical
They
team
looked more
than to me.
physical last night.
They looked like a more physical
They looked
team
more
to me.
physical
It looked
last
like y'all like 20 and 21. These niggas look like grown ass men.
They look more physical. Them 2 on the edge, you like, hey, them is 2 guys. But overall, team wise, they just look more physical.
I mean,
I know Mendoza got the shit kicked out of him early, man.
Yeah.
That pass rush was getting after his ass.
Yeah.
I mean, even the coach said they can't
Hey,
even get a yard. They have trouble getting a
Reuben
pass
Bain
off.
looked like a top 5 pick
Hey,
to me.
Miami's defense is sick.
He is
Their
a top
offensive
five
line's
pick.
pretty
He
damn
is,
I'm
good.
but I'm
saying.
saying you said pass rush in the run game. That's
Well, same
that's
thing in
bone
Indiana.
on bone,
Indiana
me
gave up
versus
some
you.
big
Let's
hits
see
to
what's
Fletcher.
up, and that is where they lost the game right there.
Fletcher had some big hits too, so it worked out both ways. The block punt was a big key. That's special teams.
Just
That's
turn the whole game. Yeah.
Well, yeah, the boys are not agreeing today. They can't
No.
agree on Cignetti. You also can't agree on Hafley, but I do want to get a letter grade on what you're feeling because you hate it. You think it's cool, but what's your letter grade on that?
I'll give him a B.
B?
I
On
don't
the
know.
Hafley hire,
I don't know.
Miami.
I just know that there's 7 or 8 other defensive coordinators that I would probably. Vance Joseph would be one.
So then you give
Brian
it
Flores would be one.
a D.
Spagnoli would be one. I'd probably talk to. There's a lot of other.
You
coaches.
naming a whole bunch of guys who got their shot already and failed. So that's
saying, I would
the
look at
problem. Why we still hiring guys who got their shot and failed? Let's hire somebody who we don't know.
Well,
He's a
it's
good
all-
D coordinator. Let's
being
get him a
head coach
shot.
about development quarterback. Who's his offensive coordinator going to be? That's very, very important.
Huge.
Who's he going to bring? I mean,
Yeah.
very, very important. Special
Yeah.
team coordinator, strength coach.
Yeah.
You know, he must have a plan in place that I don't know about. So, you know, being a head coach, man, if you have that good staff involved and you have a good GM and you guys are all on the same page, fighting in the same direction, you have a good chance. So I'm sure he's a good guy. He had a great virtual meeting, I guess, blew him away. That's important. And then he got the job. So
Who's his quarterback?
I don't know.
Who was
Well,
Shanahan's
yeah, we don't-
quarterback when he took over?
Well, if Cignetti
didn't
go there,
know.
who is quarterback? It still
Well,
don't
I'm saying,
matter.
but
You still
listen.
don't know.
Well, if the Raiders hired him, I know who his quarterback would
Of
be.
course, we know who the Raiders
But-
quarterback
What I'm saying
is.
is that's another reason you hire him. He didn't know who his quarterback was when Shanahan came in, but you know what he did? He watched how Shanahan handled that. Okay, how do you go about picking your guy? What type of offense are you going to run? All of that matters. He got experience. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He needs to know who his coordinator is. He better have a plan. That's
But
all.
what's your letter grade? We don't know any of that information.
I give him a
still.
C plus.
C plus.
You know, he's a good young coach.
I gave it an A. But question.
You gave Hafley an A?
Yes. Question.
Lord have mercy.
Have you
What
ever
did
had
Hafley buy you
coaches?
today?
Have you ever had coaches like interview, like still coaches, but go through the interview process? Because I always wondered, how do they go about that? Because when you're interviewing, you got to say, okay, this is my plan. This is what y'all got. Based off what y'all got, this is what I would do. These are the coaches I'm thinking. Have you had that experience or had coaches that have been through that? And how does that go? Like
Talking about interviewing for a head coach?
Yeah, like NC, because he's doing this. They were still playing when he was.
Yeah. That's why it was virtual. I think the most important thing these owners want to know is who your staff's going to be, especially
Yeah.
if you're an unproven coach. You know what I mean? Not unproven. He's a good defensive coordinator, done some good things at Green Bay, but being a defensive, if I'm the GM or the owner, I mean, who you bringing with you? What's your plan? Who's your special team coach? Who's your line coach going to be? That's very
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
What's your strength and conditioning program going to look like? I mean, those are things you have to have all planned out before you get to this virtual meeting. You can't just go, I don't know yet. I'm just going to see who's available. You better have it planned out. So I'm sure you had a great plan, blew the guys away, and will be a good choice.
I know
He has that.
if I'm an owner, I'm going to hire a guy who's up and coming, doing a good job at his offensive or defensive coordinator position, and he looks like a leader. He come into my meeting with a great plan. I'm going to hire him before I hire a guy who already done this shit and failed. Like, that's just me. Like, you already got your op, you failed. I'd probably try this new guy first.
Well, there's
You know what I'm
been
saying?
situations where guys have failed and the circumstances haven't been very good, and then they've come back and had very much success. So I wouldn't just say just because you failed in one period of your life doesn't mean you're a failure moving forward. So I wouldn't judge it. It's like a defensive back or a quarterback who fails like Sam Darnold in his first couple years, well, screw him. I'm not going to give him a chance. No, you still let the guys develop
leads
and,
cutthroat.
and continue.
I'm just saying, if I got the option, I'm gonna try to hit with a McVay or Mike McDonald. I'm gonna try to just go with a new guy who got a nice little pizzazz to him. Let me go with something fresh and brand new before I go with something that already showed me.
Belichick failed at Cleveland. He got fired. He ended up being the best coach of all time. So,
Gabe, you seem like you hate it. What's your letter grade?
I'll give it a C.
Okay.
But I've never loved the pipeline that the NFL clings to where you have to take a coordinator and make him a head coach, because if he's never had any college or high school coaching experience, he has no idea what he's about to encounter. And you've been through it both ways, coordinator and head coach. And I just don't think being an offensive coordinator, or in this case, a defensive coordinator, prepares you at all.
So
for
Mike
what's about to
McDonald's
hit.
not prepared.
Okay, but that they hit. Every once in a while, you hit. He was the right guy, right place, right time, right team.
Same with LaFleur.
Okay?
Same with McVay.
Would he
Same
have?
with, we could
so
keep going down the line.
Question: Would he?
I can name about
would he
30 of them who missed, too.
And we can name about 20 of them
Yeah.
who hit.
So
Okay.
Skip, question: Would he need to have been a head coach,
Okay,
NFL, or just a head coach?
it helps to have some experience running the outfit, running the whole show.
That's
You
what
do
I'm
got
asking,
that.
college or
And
NFL,
Hafley-
because he was the head coach at Boston College.
I just said that he was, and he went 22 and 26 there and finished 6th, 6th, 7th, and 9th in the ACC. I mean, he got fired because he failed miserably as a head coach in college football. Does that translate at all? You want to know what these things always boil down to? His meeting with the owner. The owner liked him. That's what happens. They just like him, and I don't condemn him for that. Stephen Ross liked Hafley, and I was curious or intrigued that Micah did tweet about him and said, we're going to miss his energy, and I think that's what you said
That's what
about
I'm saying.
him. Yeah,
He had a
Yeah,
great.
he
I'll
got
tell
great
you, I
energy.
played.
Okay.
I was in Tampa when he was there. He always had great energy.
Okay, well,
always.
I give you that. That's a
Yeah.
plus. That can help get you over the hump of trying to step up there in front. What's the first meeting you always talk about?
Yep.
Are you going to be on your phone, or are you going to be like this? Are you going to be on the edge of your seat saying, wait a second, this guy's got something here. You know, like he knows what he speaks of, or he's commanding. There's some it factor. There's some charisma factor that Mike McDonald has, that Sean McVay has. They can command the room where both offense and defense say, a guy knows what he's doing, and we're in good hands. I don't know. Hafley's going to have to convince him, but I don't know what he's done so far that would convince you he's a great hire and better than some people on the market. And I got to throw this out, including your brother, who's still on the market.
He's got to sell the team, the organization, what they're doing at quarterback. What are they doing to us? Is it going to be Quinn Ewers, or are they going to move on?
Yeah.
I mean, so
Oh, I
that's
know.
the most important thing. When you're starting with a quarter or a head coach, what's your plan at the most important position in sports? And that's Tua. How are you going to handle it?
Think about this. The Miami Dolphins have gone 8 straight head coaches with no NFL head coaching experience. And what do they have to show for it? They haven't won a playoff game in 25 years. Okay? So I don't know. Sometimes shot in the dark, you hit on one. You're not sure, and it works.
Yeah.
Mike McDonald, you can't tell me it wasn't some shot in the dark. You know, he's up and coming. He's a boy
Definitely
wonder.
was.
Yeah. I mean,
And if I'm an owner, I'm going shot in the dark.
all right.
Well, perfect segue into our next subject, because we're going to talk about another coordinator that's moving up to a head coach, and he's been there before because Salah didn't have a lot of luck at the Jets. But quite frankly, who does? Tennessee needs Cam Ward to develop as a starting quarterback, and they're probably still regretting right now firing Mike Vrabel.
Yeah.
So we all saw what Salah did with my Niners and that injured defense. Very impressed, but I personally think he's a better defensive coordinator. But clearly the Titans didn't see that. So Gerald, give the Titans letter grade on Robert Saleh.
I gave it a C+.
C+. Wow.
C+.
Okay.
The plus, I'll tell you what the plus is, Skip. All right, we're going to get there. I'll tell you what the plus, you might know. I'll tell you what the plus is. But the C is because he's been here with a top pick. Okay, he had the 2nd overall pick when he took over the Jets.
He did.
Now he has the number 1 overall pick.
Yep.
So the priority is, what's the development of this guy? Now, what he has done is what he did with the 49ers with limited. They still finished 13th in scoring defense. His 3.5 years at the Jets, he still had a top 5 defense. And the Titans defense is terrible. But he didn't show that he knows how to handle bringing in the right guy to develop my young quarterback. He didn't show that. And then he moved on and may have been handicapped because now you move on from that guy because we couldn't develop him. So we bring in Aaron Rodgers. And some head coaches can't transcend certain players. So then he got handicapped there because Aaron Rodgers said, no, bring in Nathaniel Hackett. That's my guy.
Yep.
Now, I mean, are you going to be the guy that's going to say, hey, you know, like, I run the show. I didn't get that feel in New York with the Jets.
Yeah.
So I don't know where they headed with this. I know they want to fix the defense, but what are you going, that don't matter if Cam Ward is still bad, because you did this before. A top 5 defense with Zach Wilson. Then you moved on like that.
Yeah.
So where is this headed? But the plus is because we get to see him and Liam Cohen beef twice a year. You know, they had that little spat where they was about to, they was about to scrap after the game. So I'm excited to see that. But other than that, I'm just, that's the plus. I'm excited. I just want to see if that,
Okay, so
whatever.
wait, Hafley was an A, but Salah's a C+.
Because
right?
what we seen Salah in
Yeah,
this same
he had a
situation.
chance, yeah.
We literally just see him in this same situation. We're not gonna sit here and act like Tennessee has just been like, oh, this is a great organization versus the Jets. Like it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We just seen this same guy in this same situation, and it was like, man. But Hafley, we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know if that's probably not where I would have went.
What do you boys got over here? Jay?
You know what? This guy brings a lot of energy.
You love all the
He's a
coaches
player's
that you
coach.
speak to
He's a
them.
player's coach, and every player who's played for him likes him. He's got that going for him. Obviously, as a head coach, he's got the job now. He's got to address, once again, how are we going to develop Cam Ward?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, what's his plan? I mean, that's all that pro football is about. You can
Yeah.
have a great defense, run around, high five, hey, let's go, and run down and high step when the guys score a touchdown, but you got to have a plan in place to develop your quarterback. And what is that going to be? Who's in charge of personnel? How are we going to get people better around him? Am I making the picks? Who's the GM? Is he making the picks? So all that has to be settled. But for God's sakes, please pick a coordinator that has only one thing in his mind, and that is to develop Cam Ward and get him better, because he is a young, talented player, and he needs some help.
What grade is that?
That is a C+, which I would love to get every day in high school and college. I was going for C+ now, damn it. That's a good grade.
I give him a C also, man. I'm just tired of seeing the musical chairs. They act like it's 35 guys in the world who can be a head coach. We just say, he get fired, well, get him, try him again. Let's try him again. Like it's more than fucking 35 guys who can lead men. Simple as that, you know what I'm saying? Try somebody else who hasn't failed at this shit already. So I'm giving him a C just because he is a good defensive mind. He had a bunch of injuries in San Fran, and he ended up middle of the pack. Okay, whoop-de-doo. There you go. 13th scoring defense with all the injuries you got. Let's give him a head coaching job. Even though last time he had the job, he was 20-36 and ain't sniff a playoff game.
True.
Like, what the fuck am I don't get it. Actually, I might change to a D. Now that I'm sitting here really thinking about it, it might be D. You might have almost failed. You know what I'm saying? So
Almost failed. The D is you failed.
The issue is it's not that.
Nah, D is passing.
Aqib, you got to
D is
understand.
not
passing, man.
passing.
Y'all-
I don't know.
telling you.
Did you go to school?
D is passing, man. You get a D in school
You have to
and you
retake.
get credit.
You do have to retake the class with a D, Lee.
I like your energy saying, let's go hire young guys. But there's
I didn't play professional football, but I did do good in school.
I think you could get a credit with a D. A 69.9?
You was an athlete, big dog.
Man, look, I didn't get no D. I didn't get no D's.
Those athletes, they like
I thought F stand for failed.
Yeah.
And D stand for
Don't
goddamn it.
pass.
D stand for
Don't
you
pass.
damn near failed. That's
This
what D
is why
stand
they
for.
say C's get degrees, because C is the bare minimum you could do to get a degree.
All right,
C's
well,
do
well
not
I'll give
get
him a
degrees.
C. I'll give him a C. They ain't failed. I'll give him a C.
I'll go with Lieb. I'll give him a C, and I'm with Kinsey on this. Better defensive coordinator than head coach. And I think we saw that in action. So, speaking of recycled, fired head coaches, the Tennessee Titans fired Mike Vrabel, and look at him now. So he got another shot, didn't he? But it was the shot, right place, right time,
But look
right
what he
team
did with his
that he
first
played.
shot, though.
Okay, it was
What'd he do?
pretty good.
He was
It
fucking
pretty
good with his
It was,
first shot.
It was.
So
I
you
agree.
good with your first shot,
Yeah.
and you just feel like, oh, it got stale. He got fired for whatever reasons. Y'all start
Because
beefing.
He lost everything.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm not talking about
he was
all coaches.
clashing with the owner.
That's it.
what-
So,
that's
but
really
he
what
was at the
happened.
playoffs. You went
Yeah.
to you
Yeah.
beat Tom Brady. Like, bro, you did.
He did that.
Good shit when you
Okay.
was the head coach.
Yeah.
If you was the head
Won
coach
2
and you ain't
AFC
do
South
shit,
titles.
Yeah.
why am I hiring you again? Like, what we talking about here?
I got it. So think about what Tennessee just did. They went from Mike Vrabel with somebody in between to Robert Saleh. And I'm like, what? Because you had the right guy there. And if you gave Mike Vrabel, Cam Ward, and the right coordinator, I think you'd have something. I think you'd have a chance to go places with that. But look, you can laugh at this if you want, but Hard Knocks, it can launch a personality. It can promote all kinds of personalities, both coaches and players. It can also expose personalities, coaches and players. And Robert Saleh, to me, got exposed by that Hard Knocks in Aaron's first year there when he tore his Achilles in the opening game. Because if you're sitting in the audience listening to Saleh's stories and his cliches, and they're just corny cliche stories that they were reaches, and it didn't motivate me on my couch. You know, I'm like, what?
Me
what?
neither, Skip.
Yeah, come on, man. That's all you got? And I agree. I think players generally like him because I think he's a very likable guy. That doesn't make you a great head coach, because I do think head coach requires, and you guys can disagree, but like with Vrabel, there's some fear factor there. I know.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You have to have
Yes.
some fear factor, or you're not going to respect him enough. When push comes to shove, if you're not afraid of him, not that he doesn't love you and you love him back, but you have to be afraid that he's going to come down on you if you screw up. And I don't think they're afraid of Saleh. I think he's just a nice guy who's a really good defensive coordinator. And I'd want him to coordinate my defense, not run my show.
Me too.
Yeah, in the wake of Mike Vrabel. Yeah, and I'm with you. What are you doing? How could you run him out of town? You don't think the owners are looking at what's going on in New England right now? Like,
Shaking their head.
God.
And we did joint practice with Tennessee when he was a head
Okay.
coach,
Yeah.
and I'm watching him, and I'm like,
Hey, there.
one of those guys.
There, he's there.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's one of
and
those guys.
you don't have to have played, but he did play at a high level. And he carries himself like a former player who, if you want a piece of him, he'll kick your ass. If that's what you want to do, he'll fight too. You know, he just comes across like he's made of some tough stuff to me. And look at him now.
Well, while we're on the coaching subject, let's just keep going at it, because there's so many changes right now. So the
Yeah.
Falcons fired head coach Raheem Morris, your guy, after 2 8-9 seasons, and Atlanta hasn't made the playoffs since 2017. And they're bringing in 2-time Coach of the Year Kevin Stefanski to hopefully reverse their luck.
Yeah.
Stefanski doesn't have a lot of fans on this couch. And
No.
he probably doesn't have a lot of fans in Cleveland.
Coach probably like it.
Yeah, no,
He probably love it.
Since he had a combined 8-26 in the last 2 seasons with the Browns, so not impressive at all. And Stefanski has given up play calling midseason in each of the past 2 seasons. So I'm a little confused on this decision, considering the talent that the Falcons have on their offense.
Yeah.
So Skip, I need to know, give the Falcons a letter grade for hiring Stefanski.
I'll give it a D, as in dumb, as in dud, as in don't get it, as in what did you guys just say
Don't
about
pass.
D's?
Don't pass.
Don't pass. And I'm probably being gracious to this guy because I don't like him. I don't like the way he comes across. I don't like the way he treated Baker. I don't like the way he handled Shadur. I think he's smug. I think he's arrogant. I think he thinks he's always the smartest guy in the building and in the locker room, and he wants the credit more than the quarterback should get the credit. And his strongest attribute is, for a fact, he speaks fluent owner. He's very good talking to owners. He was great with Ziggy Wilf when he was the assistant head coach in Minnesota, and very good with Jimmy Haslam, talking ball with them, making them feel like an insider, that they're inside all the biggest decisions made by the organization. And in the end, he's not the right fit or the right flavor for this town and this team. That's the problem. And I think he'll work great with, if they want to break Kirk Cousins back, he's still under contract to him. He'll click with Curt, but that's all. You know Kirk very well.
I do.
Stefanski's a great fit for Kirk. But
Kirk respected me, by the way.
he did. He did, actually. Yeah.
I love Kirk Cousins. By the
So,
way.
Fucked up.
in the end, I just hate this for the Falcons because it's going to waste all that talent that they have. And they got.
I'm sorry, man.
What's that?
I'm talking to these two.
I'm laughing at Gerald ass.
I'm laughing at, what you said makes a lot of sense. I'm laughing at these two, man.
Yeah. That's it. He's just D as in dumb.
D as in dumb.
Yeah.
From
He
Skip.
is, so they are. Both.
So, explain to me, who did Matt Ryan hire him? Is that what happened?
I guess so.
Yeah, so
But in the end,
Obviously
Arthur
there's-
Blank hired him. I mean, it comes down to Arthur Blank.
this would be a tough sales job for me if I'm an Atlanta Falcon player, right? We're
Correct.
getting rid of Raheem Morris, who, again, has great energy. He's great with the
does.
players.
Yeah.
Very good football coach. He was an offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator.
was.
Done a lot of great things.
I
Okay,
love him.
we're going to really improve our football team. Let's go get him, who really, if it wasn't for Jim Schwartz, they would have probably gone 0-17. You know what I mean? So is he bringing Jim Schwartz with them? Is that part of it? I don't understand the hire at all, how you can convince the players in the locker room that
Like, yeah,
we are excited about
Stefanski.
2018 because we're getting this guy off of that team. I'm with you on that retread a little bit.
There we go.
I think Stefanski should have had to go back as a coordinator somewhere, and then if he got another chance, then sure, great. But based on what he did and his lack of developing quarterbacks in the Cleveland Browns organization, now they have Michael Penix, who's coming off another knee injury. He's like 3 of them now, and Kirk Cousins, who he's got to restructure his deal. Is he the guy that's going to bring the Atlanta Falcons back to relativity? You got Carolina, you got Tampa Bay. It's a division that should be very competitive. But I don't understand why they would go that route. Just keep Raheem and let Raheem maybe get a new offensive coordinator. But yeah, I would have rather had him keep Raheem and hire Stefanski as offensive coordinator.
Yep.
Than get rid of Raheem and do this.
Right.
Is this a D or an F?
I hate to give it a D, but it's got to be a D just based on you're getting rid of a guy with a better record than the guy you're hiring. Raheem had a better record
Exactly.
in Atlanta than Stefanski did at Cleveland last 5 years.
That's how my notes
So
start
how can you say that we're getting better?
No, yeah. And your locker room is not going to be excited.
no.
Kevin Stefanski from the Cleveland Browns.
Right. I gave it an F just because what Coach just said. Like, Ra had a better record than this guy. And we swapping them? Like, I don't get it. You had a losing record your entire time in Cleveland. That's trash. You got 1 playoff win in your 2 playoff appearances. That's not good. You ain't been to the playoffs in the last 2 years. You ain't developed the young quarterbacks you had. Like, I thought he would be the last head coach who got fired, who immediately become a next head, just from all the controversy you faced all year. Like, all year it was, he's not rocking with his coach, his player. Like, it was the media versus you.
Yeah.
Like, why is we bringing this guy in to save our franchise?
And didn't Atlanta have the same record as Tampa and Carolina? They lost in a tiebreaker?
Yes.
Yep.
And
So you can argue Raheem finished first, right?
You really
can't-
could say he
tied for first.
Technically,
He tied for first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He tied for first. So I give it a F. They failed. Falcons failed. The season won't be no good, especially if I fuck with Curt, but it's time to move on from Curt. You know what I'm saying? He broke up, he hurt, he older. It's time to move on from Curt. Now, Stefanski going to have to develop a quarterback, a young guy, or Penix or something, and you just ain't proving you can do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, a waste of talent, man. Waste of talent. It's a waste of talent. The city gonna be pissed off.
Yeah.
A W. It's my grade.
A W?
W. Why?
Oh, usually W stands
you
for
get Y
win.
now.
Yeah.
W stands for win.
You should have
in
gave him a
my-
Y.
Why?
A Y for Y.
What did y'all see? Where do y'all see this going? Like, where are you going with this? This is let's say you brought him in for Kirk Cousins. How long is that gonna last?
Exactly.
Like, how long is Kirk gonna be here? Like, this is a new age of how teams are calling. You need a young, creative mind that can put these pieces together. Okay, you have Drake London. Okay, you got Kyle Pitts, who just made the Pro Bowl. Everybody been waiting on him to break out. he had the best year of his career. This ain't the guy to make that keep going or to change it. Okay.
And
Nick
Bijan.
Chubb,
Bijan, yeah, Bijan.
Nick Chubb is not Bijan Robinson.
Yeah.
Nick Chubb is hand the ball off, he downhill. Bijan is a weapon. Those are two different players. Like you seen what Kyle Shanahan did with Christian McCaffrey. You need somebody that can do stuff like that.
100%.
But then the energy of Atlanta, y'all all spoke on it. Like, if you ever been in that stadium, been around these fans, been around this young group of players, I don't get it. I don't know. You had one top 10 scoring offense in your entire time of being in Cleveland. One.
And that's what you do.
And that's what you.
You're an offensive guy.
And that's what. And for me, I don't want no coach coming in that gave up the reins to anything. I'm just 2 years in a row. No, I'm gonna just let him do it.
You take it over, bro.
Nah,
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
good.
I'm dodging that bullet.
I'm
man.
good on that. No.
So the boys have been fighting all day long, and they finally agreed on something.
Yeah.
That this was a bad choice for
Yeah, that's
Atlanta.
crazy.
But we'll see how that plays
That's
out. Let's
crazy.
take a little break from the coaching talk and talk a little bit about the playoffs, because Bronco fans were devastated on Saturday to learn Bo Nix will need surgery on his ankle, but that doesn't mean Bronco Country is giving up. So Stidham has now only started in 4 games in his entire career. None of them even close to the magnitude of this game that's going to be this weekend. But another former backup quarterback had a word of advice for Stidham. Let's take a look at his tweet. This is from Nick Foles. So he said, "Note for the Broncos and their fans, I know it has been an emotional 24 hours, and I feel for Bo and the team. I'm sending prayers for a strong recovery. A positive note going into the game versus the Patriots is that they struggle against backup quarterbacks in championship-type games."
Ha ha ha.
So, Jay, how successful can Sean Payton be with Jarrett Stidham?
Pretty successful. You know, I like Jarrett coming out of Auburn, man. He's a tall kid. He's 6'3". He's got a good arm. He's smart as hell. This kid's smart. The issue with Jarrett is he's going to have a lot of help. The running game's got to be on point. I'm not sure that Denver's running game can really expose New England's run defense because they're pretty good against the run. Now, Jarrett is different than Bo. Jarrett is more of a drop-back quarterback. You're not going to get the off-schedule plays that Bo gives you, and Bo is amazing. Amazing, I'll give you that.
He is.
He was a damn good player. He kept plays alive. That's not Jarrett's game. So he's going to have to do a lot of just going to have to be Sean Payton's best play calling game of his career. He's going to have to get the screens involved, Harvey on the screens, the release screens for the backs and the receivers. Jarrett is a good drop back quarterback, but the pressure that New England brings is going to be tough for him because he doesn't move. So I think that Denver should be the underdog in this game. But I do think Jarrett, if given the right play and not stuck in a lot of third longs, 3rd and 10, 3rd and 8, I think he has a chance to have success. But I do think it's New England's time to advance to the Super Bowl again. I think it's going to be tough for Jarrett not getting the reps, and his limited mobility will be the difference.
Aqib?
I think we had great success just because he a good player. He know the system. This is his 3rd year in the system. He had good protection. We can pick up blitzes. We don't give up sacks. You know what I'm saying? I know Bo got something to do with that, but our O-line got a lot to do with that as well. You know what I'm saying? We got the highest ratio. You know, you like them stats, kid. We don't
So do you.
get sacks to not get sacks, whatever you call that. What it's called, Skip?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, you know, so
Yeah.
we don't give up sacks, you know what I'm saying? And the Patriots play a bunch of man coverage. I feel like if it's any game where Stidham be successful, the Patriots, you go slot formation, the Patriots going to come up, they're going to show you exactly what they in. They not a difficult defense to know what they're in. And they play a bunch of man coverage. Man coverage means find your best matchup, throw an accurate ball. Stidham can do that. So I like the defense that we're going against. And on top of that, we got the best defense in the league. You ain't got to do it all yourself, Stidham. It ain't all on you. You know what I'm saying? Lean on this defense, man. We going to take the ball away. We're going to do what we do, the same shit we've been doing all year. It wasn't all on Bo. You remember we sat on the couch and now everybody hated Bo? Y'all remember that? And then we end up #1 seed in the AFC chip.
Never hated on him.
Oh, shit. Come
Personally,
on.
I also did not.
Can we click? Not
Never hated on him.
not you, Kenzie. But I wish we could roll. I should have told him let's roll a tape. But everybody's saying some
I was
bullshit
actually
about Bo.
pulling some footage the other day.
I just said he played like he was on Adderall and Red Bull. That's all.
Yeah, that's hating on him.
Adderall and Red Bull.
They call him a dope fiend. He played like a dope fiend. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'll also add for context to Coach's point, J.K. Dobbins' practice window just opened, so
Yeah.
he also might play
J.K. probably going to be back.
this
That's gonna
weekend.
help.
So if they can get that run game going.
Man, lean on that defense, man. Just like Bo did. Bo got buckets when he needed to. For the most part, he leaned on that defense. Lean on that defense, Stiddy. It ain't all on you. We'll be just fine.
I believe they're going to do great. He had to first establish who Stiddy is. He was in New England. He was with the Raiders. Now he's with the Broncos. So he was with two of the greatest minds of this generation in Josh McDaniels and Sean Payton. He was in New England. Josh McDaniels took the job in the Raiders. He went and got Stiddy.
He did.
He said, that guy right there, I want him in this offense. Sean Payton, he paid this guy all this money because he knew who he was as a player, okay? So they have confidence in what he can do, mentally, how he can handle this situation. Now it comes down to coaching. How do we game plan for this? First off, you know he's playing his first meaningful football of the year. So if I'm a defense, I'm going to heat him up. So first things first, we need to have a pressure plan. What is our pressure plan? When they send us pressure, what are we going to do? Who is our hot guy? Who are we giving the ball to? How are you going? Okay, so the meeting time has to go up. We're going to come in early. We're going to meet more. We're going to start with the quarterbacks. Then we're going to bring the running backs in. Okay, are we all on the same page? Now you bring the O-line in. Make sure the protections are down. Order you some food in. You get in, you get a script, you watch an old game. You say, okay, we're going to call this game. If we don't all see it the same, we're going to stop and figure it out. We need to all be on the same page because there needs to be no confusion of what we're doing. Then once you get in the game, get the guy some early completions, some short passes, some screens, get him confident, get him going. And then as the game goes on, he gets in the rhythm. When you need him to make a throw, he's going to make those throws because he's shown he can make them. Lieb already talked about the defense. I'm Sean Payton. I'm going to the defense. I'm saying, hey, steal us some extra possessions again. I guarantee you we're going to make the most of it. We're going to go score. We're going to need a couple extra possessions. Y'all be on it because as a quarterback, when he's looking to he know his offense is with him, but when he looked to the other side of the ball, he say, oh, those guys got my back, his confidence go through the roof. Sean Payton knows how to coach this, the situation as a whole. I just believe they're going to be just fine.
Hey, see, the thing with Sean is, I like what you just said, but Sean ain't going to do none of that. Sean ain't going to change shit. That's why I got you. That's why you've been in this system for 3 years. Our protocol ain't going to change not one bit because that ain't the type of guy Sean is. He going to run his same shit, bro. We not changing not one thing in his playbook. If it's a quarterback run, guess what? Stiddy ran 4.8. You put the tape on, you see him scramble. You see preseason, you see him scramble and get up out of there and get first. If it's a quarterback run, guess what, Stiddy? You running the quarterback run. He going to call a game the complete same, bro. I promise you.
No, I don't think he's going to change that. I'm saying
he ain't going to change shit.
I'm saying make sure they all on the same page because, you know, quarterbacks, they all see stuff different. So the O-line, they might see this, but Stiddy like, no. I see this. I did. But if they all on the same page, that's all I'm saying.
Stiddy been in the same meetings with Bo for 2 years straight.
He has.
You know what I'm saying? They all see the same shit. It ain't going to be no different. He don't got to get in and you already been seeing it the same as the backup.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
I told you yesterday, I like Jarrett Stidham for all the reasons you detailed. I watched him a lot at Auburn, and by the way, at Baylor and at Auburn, he was a running quarterback. He can run. He hasn't run as much in pro football. I don't like the Nick Foles thing because if you know Nick Foles' career, he had been a pretty long time start. He'd started entire years before he took over for Carson Wentz late in the regular season and then all the way through the playoffs.
He made a Pro Bowl already.
Yeah, he'd already been a Pro Bowl quarterback, so it doesn't fit. He's taking a little shot, but that's fine because he did light up Bill Belichick.
He deserved to do it. He earned it.
He earned it. And
I love a spicy thing.
Remember, Tom Brady threw for an all-time, not a Super Bowl, but a playoff record, 505 yards in that game.
3 touchdowns.
Lost because Belichick's defense, without Malcolm Butler, please explain that one to me, couldn't stop Nick Foles. Okay, so we got that. Look, you do have Sean Payton on your side, and if anybody can make Jarrett Stidham comfortable in this game, he will he will make him comfortable. He'll make him believe that he has the proper information and the proper game plan to make him the best he can be in this game. But here's the point to your question, Kinsey, is can Sean make him as good as Bo? Well, that was the best game I've ever seen Bo play, and he outplayed Superman. He was Superman in this game, and I told you yesterday, and it's from my heart, I hated that he got hurt because I wanted to see him against Vrabel and I want to see what would happen. Let's see if he could take it up another level and then maybe even another Super Bowl level, and then you would have bragging rights through the whole offseason. And now I don't know. Well, you don't yet, because I'm going to throw this back at you because I'm looking at these numbers. You keep telling me you got the best defense in pro football. Superman, the other Superman, Josh Allen, he shredded you on Saturday. He just made 6 big mistakes that I detailed yesterday.
Yeah, he made them?
Yeah, he made them.
He made them?
Yes. He had 2 huge underthrows that both were picked. Both of them got picked. They were ridiculous underthrows given his ability. And then he misses the tight end down at the 5-yard line at the end of regulation, and he missed Shakir on that little tunnel screen that would have gone for a touchdown. He threw it in the dirt.
He made 6
and he fumbled twice.
We took that bitch away 5 times, Skip.
All right.
The yards don't matter when you take the ball away 5 times. Y'all can have how many yards you want.
Here's what matters to me. 449 yards.
That shit don't matter when you take the ball away 5 times.
It matters to me. 10 of 15 on third down matters to me. That's not the best defense in pro football. The best defense played at New England and took New England out of the game. New England went 3 for 14 on third down and still managed to win the game. Josh Allen went 10 of 15. They ran the ball for 183 yards down your throat, and they still lost because Superman was Blooper Man in that game.
Right.
I told
it was all him. It was all Josh Allen.
I'm just telling you,
he was
that's
on the
what
field
happened.
by his goddamn
That's what
self.
happened.
A defense ain't had nothing to do with it.
Your defense.
Hey, you just look at it through. You look
Josh Allen had
you look
the
at
ball.
it through hating lenses.
I'm
That's
not,
how you
no,
look
I'm
at
just
it. You look at it through hating lenses.
I'm through objective lenses. You're through orange lenses.
I'm looking at it, the facts. Yeah. If we took the ball away from you 5 times, I don't give a fuck how many yards you had.
Yeah.
You're probably going to lose.
Okay.
Especially on a game-winning drive, we take the ball away again.
Okay. Time of possession is 41 to 29.
None of that shit matters.
Yeah, it does.
All that, them for the bird stats, man.
Okay.
The main stats that win you games is takeaways.
Don't give me best defense, though. The problem is you're going to have some drop from Bo to Stiddy. You're just going to have some drop. You can't tell me Stiddy's going to play the same game that Bo did against Buffalo.
Maybe he don't have to. We ain't playing against Superman. Maybe he don't have to drop 33 points.
Well, we
don't
better
never know.
not have to.
We got to see how the game go. Maybe we come out and they hear this clip right here and they come out and give the Patriots 150 yards and Stiddy don't got to do shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
maybe he don't got to do shit. You feel me?
You better
it just matter how the game goes, Skip.
Okay,
we don't know what the fuck gonna happen on Sunday.
Okay, you had 70 yards rushing, and maybe Dobbins will correct that.
Maybe we'll come out and have 180 rushing.
Maybe,
he don't got to do shit.
You better.
Like Sam Darnold did.
Yeah,
maybe he could come out and throw for 120 and score 50.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do that. We don't know how this game gonna go. All I know is we was ranked number 2 total defense. We got in the playoffs and got 5 takeaways.
Okay, I got
That's the best D in the league.
But here's the question of the moment. Do you like your offense as much with Jarrett Stidham as you did with Bo?
Of course not.
Of course not.
We talking about
that's
Bo
the answer
Nix
to the
here?
question. Okay.
Of course not.
Yeah. Bingo. Touche.
The boys are fighting today. The energy's high. I kind of love it. But you know who's agreeing with you right now is Las Vegas. Because Las Vegas, the Patriots are up to 5.5 point favorites over the Broncos.
They should be.
Even with the game in Denver. So Jay, do the Patriots deserve to be 5.5 point favorites over the Broncos?
Anytime you change your quarterback position, I don't care who the backup is, it's going to be an effect on Vegas, and it should be a favorite. If Drake May was hurt and they played with their backup, Denver would be 11-point favorites. That's just the way it is. So, yes, 100%. It's at Denver. It's going to be a great environment, but the corner tandem of Davis and Gonzalez is pretty damn good. New England's playing very spirited defense right now. They got 5 turnovers in the first half against C.J. Stroud and the Texans. So they're playing very good as well. They're very opportunistic. They can rush the passer. They can play against the run. They stuffed Woody Marks and Nick Chubb last week. I mean, they didn't do anything. They're playing at a high level. So I do think New England should be favorite, but I do also agree that Jarrett Stidham will play a lot better than people think.
But a 5.5 point, that's a big favorite.
Yeah, I would still take New England.
Okay.
I agree.
You would? You'd take them and give 5.5?
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, I agree. They should be a 7-point favorite.
You're
if
just
you ask me.
saying that.
I ain't saying nothing. They should
Love
be.
to do that. But we know.
They defense, like coach just hit it on the head. They fucking playing awesome. You know what I'm saying? They got 5 takeaways against C.J. Stroud and the Texans. They fucking playing awesome. They offense just looked at that defense. That's the best D in the league, right? They drove down, got 3 touchdowns on them boys. They got their starting quarterback. Hell yeah. I mean, why wouldn't they be 5.5, 6-point favorites?
You're giving another pregame speech to the Broncos.
I'm just saying, bro, they posed to, it's no way in hell that if we was going to New England and Drake May wasn't playing, that we wouldn't be the favorite. We'd be the favorite. That's how I go. Y'all don't got y'all starter, they the favorite. I mean, even though the Patriots ain't never won in Denver, they 0-4 in the playoffs. So I got nothing to do with shit.
Now we get to the
I'm just saying, I don't got nothing. They ain't never won there, but this time,
they
should definitely be the favorites because our quarterback is hurt, and that's all we got is Bo. So yeah, they should be the favorite for sure.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know nothing about the points or the spread or the betting. If you are gonna bet, use underdog. But I
whoop whoop.
I understand them being the favorite because the quarterback's out. You going into a situation where the team only lost 1 game at home, but you undefeated on the road. So I understand it. I just don't agree with it. I don't believe that New England is the favorite. That's just me. I understand why they are the betting favorite, but me personally, knowing Sean Payton, seeing backups, what he can do with them, understanding football teams and how important defense is, going into somebody else's house in this situation, I don't believe they should be the favorite, but I understand why they are.
Yeah, makes sense.
I mean, I get it.
But we.
Skip. Tell them why they should be the favorite, Skip.
No, I'm not. Because Aqib knows. What did you tell me earlier in the show? Aqib wins, right? Aqib has beaten me numerous times on dinner bets this year because you're far smarter at football than I am.
Skip, you did beat Gerald, though. Feel good.
I did beat Gerald. And I actually won 1 game out of 4 from you.
Yeah,
wow.
But, I mean, respectfully, the Super Bowl leave, that's a community guy. So, I mean, hey, you know, he wins. I did.
I'm his reverse psychology shit. Here we go. Now he's going to try to pick the Broncos so he can at least get some type of dub.
Yeah. Jimmy Johnson worked pretty well, I got to say. I don't know. But here's the point. You just said a few minutes ago in answer to Kinsey's question that you thought Jarrett Stidham will be, and I'm going to use your word, great. You said he's going to be great. If that's true, and you're right about having the best defense, then you should be favored in this game. You just should be. It's at Mile High, where you are virtually unbeatable in playoff games. That's what you say. And with all those factors together and Sean Payton plus Stiddy, then why wouldn't you be favored? It shouldn't be 5.5.
Because our starting quarterback is hurt. Stiddy ain't played in 2 years.
You said you can be great with Stiddy,
yeah,
right?
I'm just talking, Skip. I don't know. I'm just saying I think we will be good.
Oh.
But if I was making the spread for the game, I would have to make the Patriots
because you
the
just
favorite
want
by
the
5.5.
underdog mentality that you can push all week for your Broncos.
I mean,
right?
I don't got nothing. I gotta pick one.
Yeah.
If y'all playing this damn good, turnovers their defense had?
At least 5.
At least 5.
Okay, here's what I know about Drake May, albeit against the Texans defense, but you think Broncos defense is even better. He put it on the ground 4 times and was very lucky to recover 2 of them. Very lucky, and he lost 2, and it was like beyond lucky to get 2 others back. And he threw a pick in that game. So he was threatening to have 5 turnovers by himself in that game, which would have been even more than the other quarterback had. So let's not ignore the fact that the home team, New England at home, went 3 of 14 on 3rd down.
Yeah.
And they got away with it in large part because C.J. Stroud, I don't know, he got kidnapped. Somebody took him. That wasn't that wasn't really C.J. I don't know who that guy was.
And I don't think that was a reflection on their defense.
Yeah.
I think that was a reflection on C.J. Stroud.
Okay.
I could have picked him off.
He put him in a hole. Wow. Okay. Well, seriously.
He was shaky. You can't deny that.
Vrabel ain't had nothing to do with that shit.
Okay, but CJ dug a hole they couldn't quite climb back out of. That's what happened. It's as simple as that. They got all the way back to 21 to, 16 going to the fourth quarter, and that's as close as they
the first half, he threw 4 picks. How many points did the Patriots have off them 4 picks?
Yeah.
They had 7.
Yep.
That's 7 points. They ran back. The other 3 picks, they punted.
Okay.
They ain't do shit with them.
Okay, but they lost their number 1 receiver and their security blanket tight end. And it was hard, and they were down 2 starters in the offensive line. So they were handicapped in the least. And yet they're 5.5-point favorites just because of Stidham. That's the only, right?
That's how I go. I mean, how can you not be?
I think a lot of times teams will respond being 5.5-point underdog, like you mentioned. Sean Payton's going to use this as
will he?
100%, man. It's going to be the defense will step up. They'll play their ass off. The offensive line is going to step out and come out, buckle their chin strap, and they're going to get after New England's ass. I promise you that. Early in the game, I think New England's got to weather that storm of tenacity and home field advantage, and nobody's giving us a chance. And they got to make sure they weather that early storm because it could be a big one. Denver's got some damn good players other than, Bo Nix. A lot of guys played Cortland Sutton. They have good receivers, tight end. I mean, they're pretty damn good. But if they can weather the storm, New England, I still think they'll overcome it and get a victory.
So,
at the tough Denver
you said
Stadium.
C.J. Stroud, you're defending him yesterday, and you said he's in his 3rd year. He's a baby quarterback, right?
Young bull, yes, sir.
Okay, Drake May is a real baby. He's like an infant baby quarterback,
Yeah, he's young
right?
bull too, yeah.
Okay. So that's what's happening here, right?
Mm-hmm. It is.
I mean, Jarrett Stidham is way more experienced than Drake May is. Well,
Drake May already got more game. Your age, and for a quarterback, your age is your games played. That's your age. I don't really care what year you was born in.
Yeah.
How many games you got in game? That's your age as a quarterback.
Okay, but on
Drake May really is older.
Remember, when Belichick drafted Jarrett Stidham, the New England media hailed him as the successor to Tom Brady. He was positioned to be.
Bill saw something in him.
He did. Okay, that is correct. So he knows a pretty high degree of pressure. He had to go through a whole offseason buildup of, I'm the next Brady. Okay, right?
That's
yeah,
tough.
but he hasn't touched. He hasn't been on the field in 2 years.
No, but he's known pressure. He went to Las Vegas because Josh McDaniels said, I want you with the Raiders. And so he's known the pressure. The pressure won't bother him a bit. He's done this before. Not at this magnitude.
NFL QB, man. NFL QBs can handle pressure. I mean, it's 64 of them. You know what I'm saying? It's 64 NFL QBs. Like, and these are the best quarterbacks, the 64 best quarterbacks in the world. So
and
they all should be pretty good with pressure.
And what did Sean say after he made the announcement the other day? He said, I feel like we have 2 quarterbacks capable of starting for a lot of teams in this league. And he meant Jarrett Stidham. That's a big statement.
I mean, what else would he say? Sean gonna pub him up?
Yeah, he's not gonna be like, oh, we're fucked.
We fucked off right now.
Right. And a lot of people forget, you just need this guy to be really good for this long. The guys who are the starters, this is sustainability. That's why he's the starter, because he's going to be good all I need him to be good is for 2 games. 2 games and we hoisting that Lombardi. And he can do that. He didn't show that he can do it multiple times. So
I'm actually shocked by this. The chat has 55% have the Broncos succeeding on Sunday. So leaning towards the Broncos still. So
not Vegas.
You don't get the underdog tag.
It don't matter what the chat's saying. It just matters what Vegas
You
saying.
can't hype the
Do what
underdog.
y'all do, Vegas. We the fucking underdogs. They supposed to come out here and whoop our ass. Bump it up to 7.5.
Yeah. All right, let's
Give
go.
us 7.5.
Let's go to the other game this weekend because we have got the NFC side of the ball. We got the trilogy between the Rams and the Seahawks. And earlier in the show, we had Kurl on, and he was great to talk to. But Matt Stafford, the probable MVP, is looking to book his 2nd trip to the Super Bowl in his decorated career. Quite the opposite for Seattle quarterback Sam Darnold, who is coming off his very first playoff win. So all of you boys on the couch always talk about experience. So, Jay, how much advantage does Matt Stafford and the Rams have over Sam Darnold?
He's got a lot of advantages over Sam Darnold. His experience, he's won a Super Bowl. He's he's got the system down pat with Sean McVay. Sean McVay, they could probably call the same play on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 8. He knows what's coming. He can anticipate the plays coming in, and that means a lot. He's a great player. He has great weapons around him. Puka and Devontae, no doubt about it. Parkinson's becoming a hell of a player. Obviously, the running game with Kyron Williams has been very, very good. So, and then you add the fact that he's been there, done that. He won't get rattled. Nothing you can do to Matthew Stafford will make him rattle, so he'll always be in it till the end. Now, Sam Darnold is starting to gain a lot of confidence. Now, it's hard to get confidence, but once you have it, it's hard to lose. And that's where Sam Darnold's coming up. They came back and beat LA Week 18 to get home field advantage. You got to give him a lot of credit for it. I know he throws some interceptions against the Rams and all that stuff, but I still give Matthew Stafford the edge when it comes to quarterback play in this game. Obviously, I mean, this guy's he's going to be MVP. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. This guy is the man. He can throw any kind of pass you want. He can look over here and throw it over to Gerald and not even miss him. I mean, so if the game's on the line, fourth quarter, sure, Matthew Stafford has the edge. However, Kenneth Walker has a lot to say about it. Smith-Njigba has a lot to say about it, and so does the Seattle defense. This unit is playing very, very good, and if Matthew can protect the ball and get Kyron going, then the play actions will open up for Puka and Devontae, and that's where Sean really, really excels. First, second down play action passes, shots, crossing routes, get it outside, the quick little bootlegs, control the clock, move the chains, and the Rams will be tough to beat.
So who are you picking on the game?
I'm taking the Rams.
Okay. Lieb?
I think Stafford give him the experience, like Coach said, man. He 7-5 in playoff games. He 1-0 in this championship game. That's huge to me. I know Cam sat right here and said, yeah, it don't really change. It's just magnitude change. But that shit change. Like if on a regular game, I'm gonna go home and watch that iPad for about 1 hour and 30 extra minutes a day. By the time I'm in the AFC chip, I ain't doing shit but watching this iPad. I'm trying to get every little thing I can get all the way up into the game. You know what I'm saying? I done probably doubled that shit. So instead of 1 hour and 30, I'm probably at like 3.5 hours. I'm on this iPad all day, all night. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get any little hint, any little tell I can get. It just crank up. That's just like you said, I ain't never been canceled.
Camp. He said we got to tell on that. The
Exactly.
dagger,
Cam
said, he also said, I ain't never even been to the AFC Championship. I wanted to tell him. Maybe I'll text him. Exactly. You don't know when you're going to come back to this motherfucker. So you better treat it like, I don't know if I ever be back in this game. Let me go in this game max prepared. You know what I'm saying? So I know Stafford and the guys going to do that. But, I mean, Darnold, he 1-1 in the playoffs. Like, this his first time in it. He like Cam Kurl. Maybe he think, like, I'll just keep it the same. And he don't know. This shit not the same. You know what I'm saying? So that experience, I'm always going to take that experience, man. He got his first playoff win last week when he didn't even really have to do anything at all. He just hand the ball off. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't really had to play in the big game. He going to have to play. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always take the experience, man. I think that's what Stafford has over Darnold, and I think that shit is very underrated.
Yeah, it's time experience. It's time, experience, and skill set. So Coach talked about it. How long has he been in this offense? Been in the offense 5 years. Like he said, they can call the same calls. I know what to adapt, how to adapt it, all the different nuances of this offense, everything. But more so, time with my guys. Sam Darnold just got to Seattle. Matthew Stafford been with a lot of these players multiple years, a lot of practices, a lot of meetings, a lot of game moments where I know, okay, this matchup or whatever. I talked about it yesterday with Lieb of, well, Puka and Tay, why didn't they go to them? And Lieb pointed something out. What's the matchups? I know I can still throw to these two players because the matchup of them, what they can do versus those players. Time put in the playbook and with your players, and then experience. Experience goes further than just being in the game. Lieb talked about it. Preparation, what goes into the prep, but also in the moment. Something that used to happen with me before every game. Had I not played a lot of NFL games, I would have never figured this out about myself. I used to be overly exhausted the opening drive of every game. And it was because my anxiety was through the roof. So my heart would be boom, 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 boom. So I could play 2 snaps. It could be 2 run plays. But I would be So what I had to figure out is I need to go out early and get on the oxygen tank and calm my breathing down, relax my mind. They get in that moment, they just said, you can't rattle Stafford. So he know how to control his breathing. He know how to control his mind, his anxiety, all of this stuff. Sam ain't had to be in this situation. He don't know what it's like when it's like this, and we lose, we miss the Super Bowl. But if we win, we going.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Their skill set overall, just a better quarterback. Every arm angle, looking off the defense, throwing here, putting the ball wherever you want, touch, arm strength, all of it. Just everything as a whole, he just has the advantage in that capacity.
So to me, Matt Stafford has a huge advantage over Sam Darnold. So they've played twice, and then I saw the MVP play at Caleb the other night. And in those 3 games, the best number was a big 0 because Matt Stafford had 0 turnovers in the first Seattle game, 0 turnovers in the second Seattle game, and 0 turnovers at Chicago the other night. And as much as I love to watch Caleb operate, he threw it to him 3 times, and that lost the football game. And as much as we love Josh Allen, I can't defend what happened in that game because you just can't. You can't give it to them 4 times. You can't. And James Cook a 5th time. You're going to lose at their place. They're just too good. So Matt Stafford had a hard time in that first Rams game at SoFi. He struggled, man. He only threw for 130 yards. Yeah, 130 yards. But he threw 2 short touchdown passes and no picks. And then up there at Seattle, it became a shootout. And he threw for 457, 3 touchdowns and 0 picks. And they did lose in overtime, 38-37. But Sam Darnold got away with a wacky idea throw where he threw it backwards on the 2-point try, and he hits Jared Verse in the side of the helmet. It's like it's one of those haywire plays where you just lost it in the moment, and you just stand up and fire it into the flat backward, hit Jared Verse in the side. If he's looking, maybe he could, I don't know if he could catch it, but it was catchable. And he got so lucky because the ball trickled forward and went in the end zone, and nobody understood that it was backward. And Charbonnet is just standing there. He was the primary on the throw, and he just, as Cam Kurl was saying, well, he reached down to touch it and didn't think, you should fall on it, and you're going to win the game, because that forced overtime, and then they go win it in overtime. But what Matt Stafford went down and scored in overtime. He played great, 3 touchdowns, no interception. So in the 2 games against Seattle, you got Matt Stafford at 5 touchdowns and 0 picks and 0 turnovers, and you've got Sam Darnold at 2 touchdowns and 6 interceptions in 2 games. Well, help me out. Who goes in with more confidence, more trustability? It's Matt Stafford by miles, right?
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, so and plus the connection with the coordinator, even though you love the young coordinator in Seattle.
I do.
But he doesn't have the rapport, like you said, where you're literally mind linked with your head coach as Matt Stafford is, where you're thinking of the same play he's going to call on 3rd and 5 before he even
Sean
calls.
loves to talk to the quarterback like till the very last second.
Yeah.
There was a clip that came out of Matthew Stafford.
Stafford's like, shut the hell up, I got it. You know,
Yeah.
he could just start the formation and the motion, and Stafford knows what's coming, and he'll call a play, but Sean will just keep on rattling.
And by the way,
Yeah.
you saw Sean
Yeah.
in his infancy in the league, right?
Of course, yeah. He
course.
loves to talk, man, but he's very detailed. He wants to make sure he gets his last word out just till the final second goes off, and then sometimes the quarterback's like, thank God the communication cut off. You know what I mean? But yeah, they have a great connection, and that's important. That's what people don't understand about young coaches and quarterbacks and all that stuff. It takes a while to get that connection, to know exactly what the play caller is going to call. I mean, this is 5 years. This is multi-years of experience for Stafford. He understands the importance of being on the same page with the play caller.
Yep.
And, you know, I'm sure Cam Ward's these young quarterbacks. That's going to take time for these guys to do it. Sam Darnold is second coordinator in 2 years. He probably can't do it right now, but eventually I'm sure he'll be able to. That's why Stafford has a huge advantage in my mind. The critical situations, Stafford won't waver. He's going to know what's coming. He's been there, done that. It's 4 weak, it's 4 strong, it's double A's. I know what to do. I know the audible screens, whatever it might be. I just think that experience is critical, like you said.
Did you like the way Stafford played Sunday night?
I like the way Stafford plays all the time.
Okay, because he didn't put up numbers. He just didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, I think that's important to
It was
state.
a great game.
You look at some of these playoff teams and the turnovers. Man.
It's just-
turnovers just kick
Trying to
your
do
ass.
too
Oh,
much.
it was
So you get in them playoff
turnover
games,
weekend.
and you a sack coming, you just like C.J. Stroud, just like, oh, I gotta.
And you mentioned it.
Bro.
No,
If
you
Jarrett
don't.
Gotta do
Stidham,
that.
Jarrett Stidham comes out and plays a no turnover game,
I agree.
I promise you this: it'll come down to a field goal.
It will.
Little
Yeah.
Lutz or somebody
Yeah.
like that. It'll be a hell of a game. And Drake May, like you mentioned, he put the ball on the ground a lot. I mean, this is going to be a turnover. Both games are, and I would err on the side of taking the Rams because I have more faith that Sam Darnold will not do that. Kyron Williams will protect the ball. Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua, they protect the football. They understand. I'm sure Seattle does too, but the odds of them turning the ball over are a lot less likely than Seattle turning the ball over, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think an underrated thing that people are forgetting, and he'll tell you because he played for Sean McVay, they went up there and they seen everybody like, oh, they scared of this defense. They lit their defense up. And Sean McVay remembers and knows what happened. He's going to have an extremely good plan.
They lit
They lit them up.
Yeah.
And when Sean, you don't give a person like Sean McVay that, where he's seeing, okay, cool. It's up, I'm telling you, it's just.
So the boys are unanimous here for the Rams. Richie did yesterday pick the Seahawks. So either way, it's going to be a great game. The division rivals is going to be intense. But boys, we're going to call it today. We're going to see you back here on Friday. So see you soon. Thank you guys so much for watching Gridiron presented by Underdog. Woo, woo.